What's up, my dudes? What's going on? I got one person here already, man. Jumping on board. I'll probably watch episode 1 and 2 tonight, I think. I'm not sure. Just checking out some music on what the fuck? Oh, I guess it's just my mic. Checking out some music from Discord from the fuck. Star Citizen group I'm in. It's pretty cool, good stuff. Yo, Toby, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Fuck, dude, we need to play Ark. I totally fucking forgot. It's crazy shit, man. We need to set it up, yo. Time we talked about works out really well for me, too. Damn, I feel like my mic's loud. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Weird. Oh, yeah. That's good. That should be good. Is that loud enough? Woo! What's going on, man? Somewhat echoing? Wonder why. That's weird. Still there? Still programming, huh? Yeah, I don't know why I'd be getting echoing. That's weird. Let me see here. Yeah, shit, I don't know, man. I don't think there usually is. That might help. I don't know. Any better? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. Here we go, guys.
About 30 million, Mr. Rourke.
30 million ISK.
Yes, sir.
Wait, hang on, get back to the beginning. There we go. I think that's as good as it gets.
About 30 million, Mr. Rourke.
30 million ISK.
Yes, sir.
That's practically a new ship.
Clear Skies will practically be a new ship when she's fixed, sir.
But I don't want a new ship. I want this one back
Sweet.
as it was.
There isn't, frankly, much left of the current vessel. Perhaps shouldn't have got it quite so badly damaged.
Hey, I didn't damage it. I wasn't the
A
one
bit.
shooting at it.
I could probably fix it
Basically, I
more.
was trying to avoid the damage.
Alas, sir, the damage didn't avoid you, and the repairs stand at 30 million ISK.
Why don't I just strap an armour repper on and go clog up the outside of the station? That doesn't cost 30 million.
There,
Sir,
that
as
should
I
do
have
it.
explained already, it's not just the armour. Your superstructure is in dire need of reinforcing and renovation, as well as most of the internal systems.
Yeah, I know what you said. Still, at least if I'm paying that much, you'll have it ready fast, right?
3 weeks, sir?
How long?
And some of those Mimitar ships are so weird looking.
yet? Have they fixed it yet? Oh, have they fixed it yet? Have they fixed it yet? Have they fixed it yet?
Try to quell your surprise, Charlie, but they have in fact finally finished welding Clear Skies back together. Jump up and clap hands with glee.
Oh, will
Just in
miracles
the
never
rust.
cease?
It's hardly a miracle. They didn't take this long even after that Amarian slave trader shot the top wingy bit off a couple of years back.
Top wingy bit?
Well, hull breaches will do that to a ship's internal structure. Now,
I don't
on
know how
the
to
more
make this
pressing
thing
matter
disappear.
of cash flow.
It's got a proper name, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, the target.
Basically,
Just
we
fucking
have
move it.
no cash, and thus no flow.
So pretty much the last 3 years of grubbing around and getting our asses shot off has amounted to us sat here, bored to the skin and with no charter. Champion. All we own is a ship that looks like an explosion in a girder factory.
Right, yeah, that and the tales to tell in the bars. Come on, you mustn't forget them. Anyway, with a fully refitted ship, we can look for a charter. And I've got good news and bad news on that front.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, the good news is I've got some idiot in a shiny suit. He wants ferrying 9 jumps across the fringes of Empire space, and he only wants to go in a battleship-class vessel, which means we feature highly in his plans, especially as you don't normally get them docked around here. And he's also willing to pay 30 million quid.
How much?
For that kind of cash, he could buy his own ship.
Exactly, which brings us to the bad news.
Which is...
Some idiot in a shiny suit is willing to pay massively over the odds to get ferried 9 jumps through Empire space, and apparently needs a battleship to do it, which can only mean one thing.
It's a death trap.
It's a death trap.
So what else is there available?
Some job-shifting cans of quaff about in-system for not enough money to even charge the capacitor, and that really is it. Seems like we picked the worst place to hole up in 10 jumps, but what with the ship's lack of ability to hold air in at the time, I guess we can't complain. Face it, lads, we don't really have a lot of choice. Either sell Clear Skies and go back to a cruiser, try and work our way back up again like the bad old days, or take on the death trap job.
We've only just had this ship put back into one piece. Paint isn't dry yet. I don't want to scratch the moment we undock, okay?
I'll take that as a vote for the trap of death. Charlie?
Oh, I'm gunnery.
I didn't even
don't
think
care.
Mimitar
Which
ships
means
had
once
paint.
Again, I'm justifying my place on board.
What, you mean like the last time? How quickly we forget.
Right, sorted then. I'll contact the shiny suited idiot and tell him he's got a place on our ship. Then I'll check the insurance. Yes, sir. Gotta check the insurance.
Since when have we ever had insurance?
Since when indeed?
Okay, I've discussed it with my crew and I'm happy to say you've got a place on our ship, Mr.
You can call me Mr. Smith.
Huh, and here we are, thousands of years down the line since Eve Day 1, and yet people still use Mr. Smith when wishing to remain anonymous.
Possibly I use it because that is my name.
Yeah, well, as long as the fun's clear, you can call yourself Eleanor Gadsky as far as I'm concerned.
The funds will clear. Half now, half on arrival. Standard Metropolis contract terms.
Huh, assuming we make it intact. What's the destination?
The system of Heg, unfortunately.
Okay, Sol, you got that?
Yep. Heck, you say. Right, let's have a shufty. Hedian, Hemen. Ah, heck, there it is. Looks like it's about 10 jumps from here. That's about an hour.
Excellent. Can we leave right away?
Sure, I can't see why not.
You have a sofa on the bridge of a ship. That's very eccentric.
Yeah, well, this ship's pretty much my home, and I'm not one for holding up in cabins. I like to sit out here and look at the stars.
As someone holed up in an office for most of the time, I can understand that.
If you like the sofa that much, you can have it in your office for 200.
Well,
Hey,
I don't
what have I
really...
told you before about trying to sell my sofa, Bert?
You're right. You can have it for nothing.
Alas, my office is far too small for such an artifact. And on that note, gentlemen, I shall retire to my cabin and take some medication. Warp drive does affect my stomach, and I prefer to sleep through it.
Righto, let's get undocked and see what bits fall off the ship.
Clear Skies, this is Station CNC. You are go for undock and warp.
Roger that, CNC. And I'll see you later in the contract pages.
You got it, John. Try and bring it back intact next time. Station out.
That's odd. Yeah, everything looks sort of... Oh, they must have cleaned the windows or something.
They have undocked. The cargo is on board. They're on their way to you.
You know, I just don't know why Smith has a problem. I mean, how can gate travel upset you so much?
Warp drive active.
Guy's just like, oh, staring. What the hell?
So, to my surprise, everything's working first go.
That's a first.
Yeah, looks like these repairs were money well spent and they took the time commissioning it all correctly. You should remember the place that did this. Except, of course, the light above my console's flickering.
I thought you said everything was working first go.
Well, the major systems, yes, but we've still got dodgy lights, wiring, plumbing, door motors, lift controls, the sink is backing up, and don't ask what happened to Sol in the shower. We've routed that lubricant line correctly now.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was like that before we got shot at.
It was like that before we bought it. It's Minmatar.
So, how we stacked out then in case anything, goes wrong?
Well, I've got a torch.
No, I mean if we get attacked, not if your console light goes out.
Ah, well, the shield's pretty good. I've spec'd out a good all-round system that is strong against most types of attack. We've got emergency boosters to reinforce it if we need to. The speed's pretty good and I managed to fit some top-line trackers and stabilisers for the guns.
Oh, speaking of which, did they have your favourites?
Oh yeah, take a look. Top of the line 1400mm howitzers. Biggest damn things we can strap on. Takes a while to cycle the action, but the range and stopping power is second to none. Most things tend to get the message when their shields fail after only one volley.
We never do.
Yeah, well, true. But unless you start specialising in one job, this is the best multi-role setup I've ever found for this ship. And I've noticed we don't tend to specialise.
Did you get any of that ammo you were on about?
The tremor stuff? Oh yeah, imported from Jitter, and this is some of my favourites. Doubles the range and hits hard. Only trouble is it weighs so goddamn much. It's almost faster to turn the ship than the guns. To be used on stationary targets only, I'm afraid.
Ah, my favourite kind.
You expecting targets then?
I always expect targets. You should always expect targets. You're gunnery.
Yeah. Trouble is, JR, as ever, it gets more difficult to prepare for all the possibilities out there. The universe has changed since we started, and the number of specialised ships just keeps on increasing. You know I can't cover all eventualities with a one-on-one engagement these days.
I know that. I just ask you to prepare the best we can.
Okay, and what if it's multiple targets? Usually is. When was the last time you saw just one ship at a gate?
Look, Charlie, I know where this is going, so just forget about it.
I'm just saying that in this day and age, it's usually better to have, well, some backup.
We've got backup. What about Cormac? What about Haffa, huh?
They aren't really backup, JR. They're just some strange people we know. They aren't ever even in the same system, so even if they do respond, we have to wait for them to show up.
And they always do.
Eventually. Sometimes we need backup there and then. Cast your mind back to about 3 weeks ago. We nearly died, John.
Yeah, I know what happened, Charlie. I was there, remember?
And here we are, skint, with a highly suspicious job on and no backup. Again.
So this is going back to signing up for a corporation then, is it, huh? Some faceless bunch of idiots who spend the whole time bickering before screwing you over for every ISK you've got, and when they say jump, you have to jump because they own your ass.
At the moment, John, when you say jump, we have to jump or it is our ass. In a corp, you get a paycheck, some security and stability, and a whole corporate fleet behind you when the going gets tough. Big difference. And for all the freedom you talk about in this crew, it's gotten us changed to a dangerous operation that we can't refuse because we never have any goddamn money.
Hey Charlie, if you don't like it, why don't you just sign up with Caldari Provisions and stack shelves for a living, eh?
It's a good job someone's paying attention to the damn scanner for the last 5 jumps, because, ladies, at this gate is a very suspicious formation of ships waiting for us. I suggest you come to the bridge. Quick!
Gotta love that Eve combat music.
What you got, Sol?
1 missile boat damage dealer, Raven class battleship, supported by a Blackbird EW and a tackler frigate.
Damn it, that's a setup.
You're right, it's getting worse. The gate guns are offline and the local channel is clear of anyone but us 4. Whoever these guys are, they've got some influence.
They have confidence too. That's not the biggest gate camp I've ever seen.
Confidence or secrecy, this smells of a black op. You've got low numbers and nasty people who are keeping their mouths shut.
Nasty people who are locking us up too.
Right, Sol, get to engineering and start warming up the warp drive. Put us on alignment for nearest gravity where we can target. I don't care what it is. Chart safe spot en route and prep for a double back. You know the drill. Charlie, get to gunnery and look lively. Bounce a lock back to them and take the safeties off.
And that Raven looked different, like it's really old or something.
Ain't no better distraction than that.
We'll show it again. Like the front looks the same, but
We're lining up on planet 4.
Safety's off, locking up all 3 hostiles.
Ah, damn it, that type stuck a graviton beam straight to the warp core, John. It's hit the limiters and have gone offline. We didn't get the speed in time.
We aren't going to hit him with these guns either. It's way too small and fast.
In that case, focus
that's
on that
funny.
before.
Getting blown up while recording the show.
Cycle time.
10 seconds, but it's off the scale. Our sensors are swamped. No chance of punching through it. It'll catch us every cycle.
Not that it really matters, lads. I'm picking up a local distortion field, building up as well.
Is it a Weber?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
It is. We can push about 20 metres a second now, and that's your lot. We ain't going anywhere.
And we're not shooting back either. Now what?
Oh, well, now I make a call to our backup.
This is the only one I've seen us saving them for watching them on here with peeps.
It's a sad reflection on our lifestyle when you got a pre-recorded message begging for help. The Raven captain's opening up comms with us.
Put him on.
John Rourke.
Well, clearly I'm more famous than you, mate, because I don't know your name.
I'll make this simple just for you. Hand over your cargo or die.
Huh, you know, Quaif isn't that expensive in the shops, and 300 cubic metres of the stuff's going to rot your teeth as well.
What are you talking about?
My cargo. It's Quaif. You know, the popular drink sold in all stations in your region.
Obviously, I didn't make things simple enough. We know you have a Mr. Smith on board. Hand him over or you die.
Oh, Mr. Smith. Right. Why exactly do you want him badly enough to shut down a whole system and threaten us?
That's not your concern. It's certainly not the concern of a frozen corpse either, and I don't care which particular unconcerned thing I leave him awake. Now give me Smith.
But Mr. Smith's been with us for years.
What?
My cuddly toy mascot bear, Mr. Smith. He's been on the ship for years. He brings us luck, although I'm beginning to suspect I should check which type.
I think you've upset him.
I know you've upset him.
The way he disconnected in a sulk?
Nope, the way he launched torpedoes at us.
Well, that's just plain rude. What's your assessment, Charlie?
They're hitting us with old school explosives, and a lot of them, which is a shame as the shields are tuned. Reflect and abound, not stop pressure waves.
Damn it. How are our shields holding out, Salt?
Kind of stressed, JR. I'm boosting my storage, but it's not going to last forever.
Have you spun up the hardness?
Of course I have. It's making a difference, but not enough of one.
Are we going to tank it or not?
Tank it? Hardly. They'll be down in 2 minutes with this. It's a good level of abuse.
2 minutes? Are you sure?
Of course I am. The shockwaves are already starting to affect the armour plating. The shields are down to 20%. Stop asking me stupid questions and start getting us the hell out of here.
Goodbye, Mr. Smith, or whoever you are.
I'm sat doing nothing here. Sol, can you please get tracking back online?
Look, I'm having a hard enough time trying to keep the ship intact, thanks. And anyway, no, we haven't got sensor boosters.
JR, we may as well throw these 40-hundreds at them for all the goddamn good they're doing. Where the hell is our so-called backup?
That's what I'd like to know. The shields are just about... No, mate, that they're down.
Come on, Core, come on.
Shields are down, Rourke. Shields are down. I bet you're not so smug now while your Matari bucket of bolts falls apart around you. Keep firing.
The armour's half gone, and I'm starting to pick up hull beats across the ship. 7 systems are failing, I'm starting to lose control functions.
I've got a signal on the local channel. This should be our backup.
It's damn better be than left to find us.
That makes our hull look like tinfoil. That's bad.
No, what's bad is that next torpedo seems to be coming my way.
That one's coming through the wall. Run?
I'm way ahead of you. Whew. Well, how's my exercise done for the week?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll head to engineering.
I've got the shields back up to 5%, but that's your lot. The cap's dead.
You alright, lads? You having some problems?
Take that damn heron out, Core. He's got us locked down big time. We need to get out of here while we've still got a ship to get out.
What? No hello? No how are you?
Shut up and hurry up. We're in bad shape here.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
That's such a weird looking ship.
Who the hell's this? We weren't told he had backup. Is this just some local chancer?
Okay, lads, he's down. Light your fire and go.
Warp core has just moved out and navigation is back online. I'm winding up the coils now.
Good. Bounce us off the planet, get us somewhere safe. Then we see about fixing the damn ship again.
I'll go get the dustpan and brush.
Yeah, man, that Merlin's freaking weird looking.
Fully fixed! It was fully fixed! Better than ever! And now, almost instantly, it's wrecked again. I knew it was going to be a trap, but I didn't expect the whole system to be locked down. Who do they think they are?
And why they're so interested in Smith? To go all that trouble and actually try and get the guy alive? Maybe we should just pop him out in a cargo pod.
We'll not get another charter in this region if we fold up like that, and you know it. Is he even still alive after all that?
Yeah, his life signs are fine. Those pills he took must be potent. He's still asleep. Want me to go wake him up?
No, don't bother. He'll either wake up at the station and give us a cash, or he'll never wake up again along with the rest of us. Anyway, he doesn't strike me as the type to stay calm in this sort of situation, and the last thing we need is some suit panicking.
Well, I'll plot this a course that will backtrack us to the station we came from. I'm hoping they haven't got the durometer gate covered, otherwise we're in big trouble.
Durometer gate? The hell with that. We're finishing this job.
How can we do that?
Set a course for Amori.
We can't get there without going through that gate.
Set us a course for Amori.
And that'll just get us killed, so forget it,
We're
John.
going through this system, that gate.
In what? A tractor
and we're
being
going
wrecked?
through them if they get in the way again.
Oh, well, that's a well thought out plan.
So, not only do we now need the cash more than ever, but we do not run away. You know that, and I know that. Besides, they took chunks out of our ship, so we got to make them pay for that.
Yeah, true, but exactly how do we do that now that we've only got half a ship?
Man, they just got the shit shot out of them.
Still there, so we won't go with fire. What are we gonna do? Shout at them?
Charlie, do the guns still work?
Some dude's trying
They
to
should do, seeing as they haven't been fired yet. All the gunners is
trying to steal Mr. Smith from him.
Then we'll have everything we need.
What? This wrecking an interceptor? I've got to agree with Solomon. Even if we could fire our guns, that completely intact and undamaged battleship will rip us apart.
Charles, that battleship will have a surprise coming that is going to work out in our favour. I've got more than one pre-recorded message begging for help.
Eeny. Meeny. Miny. Damn it.
The fuck is that? Never seen that shit before.
Right, he's on his way. You guys get whatever repairs that need doing done and make it fast.
I guess I'll start up that massive hole in what used to be the bridge. Anything else? Maybe clean the windows again?
Just sort out enough stuff to get us up to combat readiness. I'll go check over the rest of the ship.
Right, okay, fine. Combat readiness, that's a laugh.
Need a hand?
Can do.
Okay. Yeah, it looked weird. I thought they looked more like rattlesnakes than
He's
that.
not happy. I prefer the nice and happy JR.
I guess
Not
these are old
everyone.
ship designs in
Left
this.
a bit.
Idiot's gonna get us killed. Get us combat worthy? Yeah, okay then. I'll swap the ship for a Titan. That should do it.
Well, if anyone can fix it, it's Solomon, 25 years in the Caldari Navy, Burke.
Yeah, I think you're right.
23 and a half, and don't try to flatter me, fodder. You know it doesn't work. Aren't you concerned about this at all?
What? Your ability to remote control a robot carrying an 800mm thick plate of steel? No, not at all.
No, the whole getting killed as a point of honour, we don't run thing.
Nah, you know me. How bad is all this anyway? We got power for the guns?
The capacitor's damaged and it's charging slow, even if the extra cable runs bodged in. Your guns don't use it though, so they'll keep firing until they fall off the ship. The armour's pretty much gone, and I've got the shields back up to full power. It's a tough ship, but it's still not good. Whoever this help is, they better be on time and useful.
In a situation like this, the help's probably going to be Haffer.
Oh great, help from someone who scares me.
Well, at least he'll help keep both the top and bottom wingy bits on. That's got to count for something.
Do you
in his
want me to
favour.
weld the cabin doors shut with this thing? Because I can, you know. How many times have I got to tell you those parts of the ship have a correct name?
Well?
Sir, no report of any Minotaur-class battleships at the other gate.
Have we got a scan probe ship available?
No, sir. That wasn't part of our tactical package.
Neither were his reinforcements. Very well, we'll play the waiting game. That heap of rorks is already leaking air, so I don't anticipate much of a problem whether he decides to run or fight.
Okay, JR, your control functions are patched into the console that hasn't been blown up. The capacitor's charging about as fast as it's going to without a dock refit, and most of the red lights are out on other systems.
Nice one, Sol.
Bear it in mind, our armour's pretty much gone, although I've got the binders back online, so at least I'll stop the whole...
Do you know what they use to make the inside of the ships and stuff? 'Cause that's not for me. Oh shit, maybe it is. I don't know.
About 2 minutes for our shields to the deck. You reckon we can take them down before then? Our armour will fold up at the first real sign of abuse.
I intend on having as long as I like to take him, eh?
His face
Don't
looks
you
flat
worry.
there.
Right, Cormac, you ready?
Yep, as always.
Your target
The
is...
Blackbird. Yeah, I'm on it.
Good.
You sure about this?
Very. Get to your stations and gang warp us in.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Cormac, we're going into gang war now.
I can see that. Now that you said it, it's pretty familiar.
Charlie?
Yeah?
You know that expensive ammo you spent a week in Jeddah waiting for?
Yeah?
Time to use it.
Oh yeah.
Sir, we are picking up a warp signature in this vicinity.
Surely he isn't going to face us again.
No messing this time, Charlie. Lock him up and fire everything we own as quick as you can. Sol, disable the thermal cut-offs on everything. Overheat him if you have to.
Locking up in 3, 2, 1, firing.
Sir, they are firing some sort of exotic ammunition at us.
Really? Well, fire some of our non-exotic missiles back.
Still achieving lock, sir. 8 seconds.
Why isn't our jammer stopping them?
Cool, how you doing?
Me? I'm having a ball. That Blackbird pilot is in such a panic, he's forgotten to jam anyone. It's made of old quake then, so it shouldn't take too long.
Sir, the Blackbird pilot is requesting permission to leave the battle. He's receiving structural damage.
Ignore that, Egypt. How much damage are we taking because that fool can't do this one job?
Shields will last another minute at this rate of fire, sir.
Sir, the controller at the durometer gate has reported a local beacon activating, but no corresponding gate activation, and there is no response.
Does it look like I can? Alright, traffic report, you fool. Just keep firing.
JR, the jammer's down, but my guns are dry. I wouldn't scratch that Raven anyway, so I'm out of here.
Yeah, thanks, Cor. I owe you one.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I'll bill you for it. But fly safe. Well, yeah, okay. You know what I mean. Fly safe once people have stopped hurling missiles at you.
I'll see you at station.
Well, that's great news, JR, but our shields aren't going to last much longer.
Tactical shows that we're going to be in armour before that Raven will be, and he's got a full complement. Thought we could take as long as we liked.
Shields are down again, Rourke, and this time your armour won't
Sir?
save.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the second one. I actually think it's probably a little bit better, but I didn't want to get too far into it.
What the hell is that?
Sir, it's targeted us
And unleashing experimental electronic warfare. Somebody up top underestimated these people.
Ceasefire, Charlie. Let's see what he has to say now.
I heard about these next generation ships, but I didn't think they were in active military use yet, never mind in the general population.
They aren't. It's stolen. So, you want to tell me what this was all about while you still can?
You don't know who you're messing with. This is too big for some privateer nobody. Next time there'll be a fleet waiting for you, and no amount of cloaker freaks will pull you out of the fire, Rourke.
That's mighty big talk from someone locked down by a cloaker freak and locked up by a privateer nobody.
You'll find out about Smith one way or the other, and it's going to go hard on you. I'll let my superiors know that you chose poorly.
Your superiors aren't going to hear anything about this, especially not from you.
It'll go better for you if you let me go.
Yeah, I really don't think I can believe that, because, let me see, it would involve trusting someone who just tried to kill me and my crew twice.
Don't worry, I won't be trying a third time. I'll be lucky to have a cleaning job after this disaster.
But I must now consider you a mortal enemy because you took it upon yourself to attack me and mine. This ends now, no matter what you say.
The
Don't be
music.
ridiculous. This was a head
No
job.
matter what you say, there is only one way to make sure I and my crew can sleep sound at night now, and it's your fault I have to do it.
Wait, no.
All guns, fire.
No!
Well, thanks for your help, Haffa.
Are we even yet?
No.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, that was awkward.
What exactly is it between those two?
They were friends once. I think Jai helped him pinch that freaky ship.
What? RJR?
Yeah, funny to think, eh? I think something went wrong in the radio, because Haffa always says that "are we even yet" thing.
Even for what?
Dunno. Don't want to know.
Okay, let's see if we can finish this run without hitting any more trouble, shall we?
So will the engine start, or shall I get out and push?
What do you mean, man? I didn't even know such a thing existed. Oh, you just mean in the movie, right? That's a good point.
Hey, station. I hope you've got space in your dock for one ship and your bar for 3 people.
That's an affirmative, Clear Skies, although it only looks like half a ship to us.
Yeah, tow us in and send me the contract pages. I need another job to pay for this one.
Okay, sir. Dock port 3 is open.
Well, I guess that's another tale to tell in the bars, eh?
Ah, are we there?
Right.
I feel quite refreshed.
Oh, so you slept okay then?
Oh yes. I'm sure I started this journey on a complete battleship.
Yeah, and I'm sure I started this journey as a transport job.
Meaning?
Meaning, you didn't pass for escort duty, and you knew there would be trouble.
I would have thought the rather generous payoff should have hinted towards it being somewhat non-standard charter.
You could have warned us exactly how much trouble was waiting for us. Your ass was on the line as well, you know.
Mr. Rourke, I assure you I had no idea what was waiting for us. I didn't expect it to be so organised.
Ah, so you knew it was organised. I thought you slept through it all,
In my line, Mr. Rourke, one learns to be a very light sleeper. Your funds have been transferred. I look forward to doing business
Wonder
with
what
you again.
his
I
line
don't think
is.
so, Mr. Smith. Those people were connected up harder than I ever want to see.
Oh, Mr. Rourke, don't misunderstand me. That was a statement, not a question or a request. Those were not the only people connected up high, and there are difficult times ahead. Yes, indeed. Difficult times for everyone.
Yeah, well, we aren't everyone. Well, we're undocking after only 2 weeks
Nice.
this time.
So now what? The cash we've got only just covers the repairs again, and yet another job hauling quaid just to charge the cap.
Yeah, we seem to keep going in circles here. Never have any cash left over. What's the point?
Well, we've got the adventure. There are a lot of people that are envious of that, you know.
I envy people who've got money left over after they've repaired their shit.
It's funny, you just made me
Well, I've
want
got
pizza
nowhere
by
else to
saying
go,
that.
So here I am.
So we're stuck with you, no matter how many times JR tries to get us killed.
Oi, Charlie, we're still here, aren't we? You know, there's always tomorrow.
No, I don't know. What that Mr. Smith said about us seeing him again. Can't help but feel there's a big cloud on the horizon.
No, you're worrying too much. No clouds on this horizon. We've got clear skies.
Alright, what the next one's like fucking hour long, isn't it? I don't know, what do you think, man? Are you ready to pass out? I don't know how long this next one is. I know, right? Damn, I got further into that than I thought. Yeah, 46 minutes. I don't know, what do you think? Should we watch this or save it for next week? It's your guys' call. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I want to see it.
I know, Sol.
I'm just saying, it's been a while since we've had a good contract.
Yeah, it's
I know,
fuzzy.
Sol.
The last few weren't up to much, what with the war going on.
As good as it gets.
I'm aware of that.
So just be nice to this guy, no matter what you think. Can you do that?
Of course I can. Shouldn't you be fixing a docking computer or something?
I'm just saying, we need the money. Be nice.
Just blinks at him.
John, I said be nice. Talk to him.
Go away.
Mr. Rourke, I assure you that this will be worth your while. Although, may I suggest we retire to a safer part of the ship?
What do you mean safer?
There is? Alright, hang on. Dude, it's fucking cracking me up, though. and fucking Mr. Smith looks like he's fucking undead. Yeah, I mean, I was real tired. I don't think I was really watching. No, I mean, I watched the first one. It's 3. Clear size, high quality. What does high quality equal?
Double fee.
Yeah, that's not high quality. Are you sure there's a 1080 of number 2? Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't know.
Guys, talk to him.
Where were we?
A while. Although, may I suggest we retire to a safer part of the ship?
What do you mean safer? Why?
Because I was followed.
Still ship, code blue, meet me in the cargo bay.
Code blue? Code red, code orange, code yellow. Ah, here it is. Code blue. Armed incursion of a ship. I don't suppose I could interest you in a jelly baby?
Good job, someone knows what code blue means.
Well, you wrote them, and 15 of them, I might add. I dread to think what code magnolia means.
Yeah, you should see code fuchsia.
Oh, that's too bad. YouTube's gonna hate me for that song. What's up, Space Gator?
Where's my gun? Well, what have I done with it? Have you seen my gun?
I don't know where your gun is. Perhaps we could move
Oh,
along.
Right, yeah, of course not. Yeah, I mean, you brought all the other guns
They are
with
cutting
you.
through the door, Mr. Rourke.
Ah, kitchen, the kitchen. Right, follow me.
As I look at the morning sky, today the wind is blowing hard.
It's funny, I think I spelled it wrong. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh man. Just realized shit.
Sometimes I get it wrong, but I'm not the only one. I don't want the world to change. I like the way
They spelled it like somebody owned the sky or something.
I can't get enough of this. What it is to be alive, and not just to survive. To hit and not to miss. I can't get enough of this.
You're paying for that, and that. Oh, I really like that.
You will be fully compensated. Should we emerge from this alive?
Nah, I just spotted something that might help there. Cover me!
Me cover you? I'm sure there's gunnery things going on here. Remind me who does that.
One's run off. Move up.
Oh, that's not good.
Huh?
Now I remember why you're gunnery.
Well done with the big explodey thing.
Explodey thing? It's got a proper name, you know. It's a kinetic... Oh, very funny.
May I suggest we undock with haste? There are probably more on their way to us now.
They look unfriendly.
Yeah, that battleship's locked us up. Bando, look, we're jammed.
Ah, yes, another blackbird. Are they free with cereal now or something?
I see you've escaped my security.
This one's
there.
funnier.
Bravo. A plucky independent crew survive another scrape. I've read up on you, Rourke, but your usual blind luck and all reliance on your wayward friends won't... What are you trying to dock with me?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. So, docking computer's playing up again?
Okay, hang on, I'll hit it.
Your shoddy and minimatar equipment is the least of your problems.
Yeah, hold on a second. So,
Yeah?
while you're at it, fire up the sensor boosters.
Sensor boosters?
And Charlie, hit that blackbird as soon as you get locked. There's a good chap.
Love to. Nobody likes an e-warfare ship.
What do you think?
Two things
No, they don't.
I've learned lately. One, don't get jammed.
Sir, their weapon systems are back online.
And 2,
What?
stationary ships don't react well to 1400s.
Get us out of here!
What the fuck is that ship? Like, I don't recognize that at all. I recognize that.
I'm sorry, did he just run away from us?
I do believe he did. Someone
not.
marked the calendar.
Are we sure something scarier than us didn't just undock as well?
Well, I thought that, but there's no shuttles on scan.
When you've quite finished, get us into warp somewhere, Sol. Right, you. It's time we had a chat. Your
Yeah,
cool
that
exterior is
thing.
starting to get on my implants, Smith. So how about filling me in on exactly what the hell is going on?
I really don't think this is the time or place to discuss
It's all good.
this.
We'll see it again.
Oh, I think it's the perfect time and place.
Hey, Remus, what's up, dude?
Very well. I am an agent of certain interested parties that are
Dominic's,
rather against
okay.
the waste of resources that the current political situation represents.
So you mean your Black Ops, then? And by political situation, you mean Caldari and Galente killing each other again?
Indeed. My superiors could see relations turning sour some time ago, so they mobilised several plans to help prepare for the coming storm. One of those plans was to set up a privateer fleet as a deniable, one-use-only asset for the future, should it ever be required.
How do you ever expect to make a fleet out of privateers? Privateer means independent. Do you want me to look that word up for you?
We use large amounts of money, Mr. Burke. The captains involved are out and about, plying their merry trade as we speak. But what with the amount offered, and certain penalty clauses, we would expect around 90% of them to form up when required.
Sounds optimistic, even if you're buying their loyalty. You can count us out.
Ah, Mr. Fodder, we didn't just choose anyone. Myself and other agents chartered the crew and tested them for suitability.
Tested them? Tested them? Are you telling me what happened the first time we met was staged by you? That is it. You're going back in the airlock.
Oh, no, please, Mr. Rourke. Heavens, our tests are a lot less severe. No, I had incurred the wrath of my opposites by being far too adept at my profession, and you just happened to be there when they caught up with me. How very fortunate you are here once again when I am in need.
Fortunate is not the word I'd use about getting my cargo bay shot up. You're bad news. And who the hell were they anyway?
The answer to that lies with an agent of mine who has had their cover, and subsequently my own, blown as it were. Clearly they have uncovered something of note, so I am here because I need you to recover said agent.
Has he said what he does? Like, did I just miss it? Do we know what the fuck this fucking Mr. Smith, what he does, or who's an agent? I don't know.
Sounds messy. It'll cost you.
I am willing to pay, so it is a deal then.
Lads?
Sure, sounds like fun.
Yeah, we need the cash.
Yep, it's a deal. What station they at?
Station?
How was I supposed to know it'd be planetside? I was expecting a cargo ship interception or something.
He said an old prison facility.
Distract the escort, threaten the pilot, in and out in moments, that sort of thing.
What do we know about breaking into a prison facility?
Well, actually, lads, might have an idea or two.
Okay.
Looking good there, Sol.
I feel ridiculous. Where did you get this? The one size fits no one shop?
They're a souvenir from an old job.
You and your shadowy passport. Ew! Did you wash them?
They are a bit second-hand, I admit.
So, these and that dodgy security key you've got are going to get us in, are they?
It's an old facility on a backwater planet. Not exactly maximum security, and I know how they operate. Get your suit on and we'll shuttle down.
Why does he know how they operate? Okay.
Right, the admin block's over there. Let's go.
My suit itches.
Mine's painfully tight around my Hang on. What's this stain? Is this blood? This is blood, isn't it? Great. Someone's blood's on my suit.
I did say they were second-hand. Now shut up and let me do the talking. Yeah, I'm here for the 111D on Sasha Culhane. The Peter F details are in that key I forwarded to you. Get the prisoner out here quick, will you? I've got a 224 to be getting to. You know how it is.
Jared said he'd be sending someone over. Didn't realise it'd be this quick.
He did? Yeah, he did. Well, of course, we don't like to keep Jared waiting, do we?
No, we don't.
Excellent.
Hold on. Something's come back on this key.
Probably just a typo. Right, we'll be off then.
Hang on.
Typo.
This is out of date.
Well, I've been out in pirate space.
Unless I wrote it.
I might be out of the loop a bit.
Out of date by 2 years.
Okay, that's very out of the loop. Hey, it was a long mission. Suddenly I get this call off of James. Jared, come here, do a 111D, blah, blah. You know what they're like. It's chaos out there. Oh, forget it. Plan B!
So this is Plan B then, is it? Another gunfight, for the love of God!
Standing there.
Shuttle started.
Standing.
Oh, I know how they operate.
They can't shoot the sky fucking 20 feet away.
There we go. 1 unit of damsel in distress.
Who said that? Who said that? Was that you? Do I look like a damsel in distress? I was distressed by your rescue attempt, I'll tell you that. Am I rescued or do we just crash into a scrapyard?
Hey, whoa, leave my ship alone.
I wish I could.
Oh, well, there's the door. Knock yourself out.
How about I knock you out for getting me shot at, huh?
Now, Sasha.
Yeah, for
there's
sure,
no time
Gator.
for socialising, I'm afraid.
Where did you dig this up from, Tarquin?
Hey, we just saved... Tarquin?
Perhaps we could retire to somewhere more suited to debriefing.
Tarquin Smith?
Yes, and somewhere more suitable to take a shower as well. I mean, if there are showers, it doesn't look promising in this dump.
Nice.
Can we give her back?
They're not exactly going to give her back, are they? Shall I put an advert in the Scoop? Wanted, spy who was investigating our top secret plans to disrupt a peace conference. Misplaced by idiot. Reward offered.
Look at the weather.
Someone
It's
will
old
be
school.
coming.
I didn't say hand them over to the first people you see, did I, you cretin?
They had papers.
They were so old, they might as well have handed over stone tablets. How much did she know about our operation?
Well,
Well?
sort of all of it, sir.
Outstanding. Well done on letting that go. Consider yourself fueling POS towers for the next 6 months. It's people like you that let the Caldari get anywhere in the first place.
Tarquin?
Tarquin.
Can we please proceed? Sasha.
Do you remember the Malcolm incident?
Oh, that's when Noir parked his mothership into the station in some sort of protest. Killed himself, thousands of others, and pretty much kicked off the Empire Wars.
The unprovoked invasion of Luminaire by Tiber's Heth caused the war. This was just, well, a reaction to the situation.
Kind of an extreme one.
As extreme as this man. I've been undercover watching Jared Mason.
Hey, he's the guy chasing Smith.
He's also the head of a covert movement within the Galente military, and the latest in lunatics with a similar idea to Noir.
A Galente acting like a nutter? Who'd have thought?
Don't let the actions of a few cloud your judgment.
Oh, of course not. Just because 95% of them are mad doesn't mean the rest are.
Typical Caldari response. Don't forget who invaded who.
Hey, up yours, missus. I'm on no one's side but my own here. Stop making out like it's all my fault somehow. I'm not interested.
It's attitudes like that which caused this war. Don't be so blinkered. How would
Please,
you like it if...
This is unproductive. Bicker after the debrief if you must.
Yes, well, the majority of Galente, as hard as this may be for some to believe, are trying to move towards a peace process and have been for some time. Thanks to them, the Caldari are receptive and are hosting talks in the system of Teskanen.
And Jared is against these talks.
Very much so. His movement, Pure Galente, despise the Caldari for splitting off from the Federation in the past. They see this war as an opportunity to knock the Caldari back for a long time and reassert the dominance of the Galente race above its so-called breakaway fraction. He regards anyone trying to stop the war as traitors.
So is he actually a threat, or just a Care Bear who stared at an asteroid for too long?
Oh, he is a threat, Mr. Burke. Pure Galente is the most powerful underground group within their military structure.
Which gives them access to a mothership.
So he'll nick one and crash it into the station where the talks are?
That is the only logical conclusion.
The peace conference is scheduled to take place tomorrow. The delegates will already be there. We need to act now.
Indeed, Sasha. Mr. Rourke, it seems I have need of your courier services once more. I need to get to the system of Del Toll in order to coordinate a response to the situation. It's only about 10 jumps through Empire space.
Double fee!
Man, don't they know about Project Discovery? Man, they could make almost $1 million. Well, okay, half a mil in 10 jumps. guess they didn't have Project Discovery when this was made. Yup, that's what I was thinking, Gator. Yeah. Oh yeah, like you can tell, like even the explosions and stuff and the space combat like that we've seen are like not even close to what they're like in game now.
Okay, I've got this. Big old capital ships can't use stargates, so they use jump drives, right?
Yes.
And jump drives need a
Sinosaural field.
That's the one, created in a system they want to jump into.
Wondered how you said
and you
that.
can jam them.
Yep.
So just send a warning, tell them to turn the jammer on. Problem solved. Home in time for tea and crumpets. I tell you, I'm wasted here.
Funnily enough, someone else thought of all that, but the big flaw in your master plan is that the comms to the system are run through the fleet guarding the in-gate. They get to decide what's important and what isn't.
And they're Galente.
Yes, and if they're in on Jared's plan, the message will never get there and he'll know Smith is onto him.
So send an interceptor or one of those cloaker weirdos through.
I think that's the plan.
Docking permission
Wait,
requested.
why are we veering left?
The computer's trying to dock with that freighter over there.
Oh, my sofa would do a better job than that thing.
Docking request accepted.
If Smith runs this place, you'd think he could afford a couple of different suits. You know, a bit of variety.
Yeah, well, let's just get our cash and...
Well, this is most troubling. It seems the delegation required the ability to jump their support ships, so they didn't provide a sinosaural field jammer.
That was good planning. How much are these people paid again?
Regardless of that, there is now an urgent need for one to be delivered.
Good luck with that.
It just so happens, Mr. Burke, that there is a ship in this station with a large enough cargo hold to fit the equipment in.
Before you go any further, I seem to recall that this was just a transport job, and to my amazement, we got here intact. So that's our business concluded, thanks. We've got no reason at all to get our asses shot off in some military op.
I can give you many reasons. Observe.
Mr. Smith seems to have gained some color back in his
Hello.
face.
These are all the people that would die in the attack. That is a normal, populated station.
Caldari, Galente, Minmatar, Amarian, young, old, no front lines here, no borders, no boundaries.
So how long is that list?
About 100,000. They'll be dead from the attack before you could read it all.
It's still not our fight.
Not even stations are safe anymore. It's everybody's fight.
It's time to pick a side, Mr. Rourke.
Why us?
That's what I'd like to know.
We have little time, and you are here with the right ship for the job. After witnessing your performance under extreme circumstances, I am quite confident of a reasonably high chance of success.
Still not convinced.
And if there was any act that would ease your conscience about the raid on the Navy base all those years ago, then this would be it.
And what would you know about that?
Only that the dock bay doors wouldn't open because of the alarm, and Mr. Haffer, trapped in his freshly stolen ship, was very insistent that you shoot them open from the outside.
Oh,
but
cool.
He failed to mention the tour shuttle directly behind those doors, and the families on board that.
Alright, that's enough. You've made your point.
Your chance to exercise some personal demons, then. You will not be going in alone. I have already put the call out to mobilise the Phantom Fleet. They will have but one job, to get you through that gate.
That guy
You
looking
also
down.
have some upgrades for your ship to somewhat enhance its resilience.
JR, a word.
I love the avatar I made for my alt. He's kind of
You
creepy
aren't
looking.
seriously thinking of doing this, are you?
Well, it seems to me
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you know what you're talking about here? Fly through an enemy fleet, voluntarily. And if we survive that, put ourselves in the way of a capital ship that's got a brick on the accelerator. This has gone far beyond just shifting Smith around. What the hell's wrong with you?
Fuck messing with
100,000
capitals.
people could die.
Making it 100,000 free isn't going to help, is it? Don't get me wrong, I want to help, but this sounds like suicide.
Oh, come on, Sol. We'll have the Phantom Fleet covering us. We sneak through the gate, drop off the jammer and go back to our normal life with a load of cash and an upgraded ship. How hard can it be?
Snake?
Sounds easy.
Through? I don't even know where to start with what you just said. Are you really that daft?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
I know. I don't know why I asked.
No, I am.
Look, I can't live with myself if I walk away from this. I've got to try and help, no matter how it turns out, and I've got my reasons. If you guys don't want to come along, I'll understand.
Miss a gate fight? A real gate fight with a real fleet? Not a chance. Haven't been in one of those for years.
Oh, well, you're a lot of help. Voice of reason right there.
Says the voice of reason that let Smith on board in the first place.
Oh, yes. So I did. Fine. Well, if you excuse me, I've got somewhere else to be.
Ah, come on, Sol, he didn't mean it.
You won't get through that enemy fleet with your combined skills of pressing the fire button and staring moodily out of the window. I'm not leaving. I'm here to the end. You know that. I'm just going to go and get a mirror so I can properly kiss my ass goodbye.
I don't think a mirror would help you with that.
Magnificent, isn't it? Where did we acquire this from?
An old fight with the Amarians, it seems, several years ago.
The things you find left lying around. People are so careless. And it's Amarian. Perfect. Nobody likes the Amarians. They get the blame for everything.
Yes, well, there'll be good salvage from that. I'm glad somebody's finally making use of it. It's been cluttering up this dock for years. We've removed all the fittings and the armour plate already, and the structure is weak, but...
It does still fly, doesn't it? I'd be very upset if it doesn't.
Come on, show it to us.
The engines and shield emitters are still installed, but do please take care. See, the structure's very badly damaged.
It won't have to go far. Not far at all.
How's Smith's boys doing?
I wish I knew. Half the stuff I've never seen before, and I'm sure most of the crates are marked top secret.
Top secret duct tape?
Might as well be. They're making modifications to bits of ship I never even knew existed. Mind you, have a look at the shields.
92% thermal resistance? Is that a typo?
Right?
The modifications to your vessel proceed apace. The fleet is forming up around the sun in Varalon, so meet them there. Our presence here is no longer required, so I wish you good fortunes in your endeavours.
How did it ever get to all this?
These are the difficult times I spoke of.
Yeah, thanks for the Zen, Tarquin.
Must you persist in using that form of address?
Possibly I use it, because that is your name.
Good luck, John.
Docking permission
Don't redock! Don't redock, what are you doing?
Great, they fit £1 billion worth of stuff to the ship, but they don't fix the docking computer.
Is now a good time to mention the light-up of the console?
Love it. Don't redock. What are you doing? Like, how many times have I fucking done that? Or like undocked and had to redock and done it like 5 times because I forget I forget shit. I was like, fuck. In and out.
So that's pretty much the situation, Haf. Are you in?
You must be joking.
What?
I've got better things to do with my life than end it early.
Oh, well, I suppose you never did care much about people on a station as long as you got your shiny toy.
Oh, spare me the lecture. You're happy to do a suicide run for people you don't know, but I get you to do me one small favour, and you go on about it for years.
Small favour? There's a line you just don't cross, and you leapt over it that day. I mean,
and how many times have you benefited from this guilt-ridden ship? I tell you what, you don't like it, don't use it.
100,000 people at risk, and you give me this. You know, I've always wondered, how do you sleep at night? Guess it's just us then.
So, what Smith said, is it true about the raid? We've all got our history, John.
You know, you were trying to save people, Sol. I was just stealing something.
Space is a dangerous place. You didn't know they were there, so... What are you looking at?
No, just mothership blueprints in a vain hope that everyone else in the universe has missed a weak spot.
I doubt it. Redundant bridges, triple backups in all systems, hardened antimatter storage. My word, that's over-engineered.
I know. Short sticking a doomsday device up its backside, I think the only way to kill one quickly is to ram it with a station, but that's just getting silly.
We're at the rendezvous point. The fleet commander's hailing us. And it's Shady.
Excuse me?
Shady Slater.
You know this guy?
Hello, fodder. Thought I could smell you.
Hello, mate. Haven't seen you since we turned those mineral thieves inside out all those years ago. Still independent of the big boys then?
Yeah, until about 5 minutes ago. They dragged me away from a fat crocite asteroid. Just got settled in mining it and all this breaks loose, so I have to leg it over here to run the show.
You're in charge? How'd that happen? You didn't volunteer, did you?
Oh, I don't know. I got offered money and lost my sense of perspective, I think. Either that or everyone else took one step back.
Oh, well, that's reassuring, you being in charge. If it was a mining op, I'd understand, but this?
Tell me about it. Anyway, less of your cheek or I'll call your ship primary target by accident. Get your heap aligned to the Tuscanon gate. We should have been there ages ago.
How big is the fleet at the gate?
Well, it's not small.
I love that music. God, how many years has that same music been in the game?
Shady here. I do speeches about as well as I do fighting, you lucky people. So I'll just say, you're getting paid a lot for this. You only have to work together once, and the better you do, the more chance you have of coming out of it rich and alive. And knowing you lot, that's in order of priority.
They're in system. Arrival is imminent, and the fleet composition is poor.
They'll not win this fight.
We have one job, and that's to get JR's lump of scaffolding through the gate.
Be ready to focus fire on any suspicious activity. Pay attention to the primary and secondary target calls.
Alright.
Once that's done, we disperse and never speak of this again. Easy enough for even me to work out, so you lot should be able to.
That's when my first
Stand
kid
by,
was
heavy
born.
interdictor. I want them forced out of warp at optimal range.
I imagine they know we're here by now. So start hoping it's the ship next to you that gets blown up, and not yours.
Well, that was inspiring.
Hmm.
So,
it's cool, I like it.
Oh, normally I'd lie to you and say it'd be alright. But this time though, I don't know.
It's a good job we're not on our own then.
You know the name of the song.
I'd better head down and
Nerd.
Still, walking through a gateway, you know for sure there's going to be a fight.
Both nerds.
Even after all these years.
It's awesome, dude. That's fucking cool.
Warp drive active.
I love all the audio in Eve. It's just gets the fucking feeling just right.
And the man in the rain picked up his bag of secrets.
Wow.
And journeyed up the mountainside, far above the clouds. And nothing was ever heard from him again, except for the sound of two bula bells.
Get that interdictor!
Oh, great, with 40k off the gate. It'll take 4 minutes to get there.
Yeah, cool, thanks. Thanks, Marcus.
We're in trouble.
Fuck yeah. Damn. Dang, there's a bunch of people filming this part. Fuck.
Protect clear skies. Hit the ones hitting them.
I'm feeling that, love. How we doing?
We have a hell of a tank, but we're way too far from that gate. Nothing can withstand this for long enough. We aren't going to make it.
Time for one last surprise from Mr. Smith then.
A Mocha warp drive? In a battleship? Are you insane? They are built
I like having a micro warp drive on a battleship. As a matter of fact, I do it regularly.
Still getting a right royal shooting, just about 4 shields let go.
That's how I kite in my Raven.
Stop him reaching the gate. Is anyone in range of that tackler? It's gonna whip him.
It's got us. We've got seconds before the shields go. Are we in range?
No, we didn't make it.
You and tacklers, John. I swear you get jammed more often than the G to Stargate. What are you doing here?
Sounds like
Saving
me.
Your arse again. Besides, I never did say I slept at night. Badly.
He's done it, John. We're moving again.
Destroy that widow.
We've taken this far as well. They're attacking Haffa. That's bought us some time.
Bug out, Half. You've done it. Now go.
Or they shoot at me, they don't shoot at you. Save the station, John.
Half, we will. Now go. Jump out.
He's got no tank, JR. He's falling to bits.
And I swear those things have both wings now.
Yes.
Yeah, widow.
This is Captain John Rourke of the Clear Skies, broadcasting on Caldari Emergency Channel Oscar Mike Foxtrot Golf. We have urgent information regarding the safety of the delegation at the station. Please accept and authenticate this pre-recorded message packet.
Sir, the message checks out. It's official.
This is serious business, Captain Rourke. I understand you have a Sino jammer with you?
Yes, sir. We need to get it deployed.
Sir, a sinosaural field has been detected in close proximity to the station.
Wing 1.
Yeah, there's
two.
the widows.
The rest of you stay on gate. Ensign, warp us to that site.
No, anyways.
Yes, sir.
Comms, open a channel for the station. Priority 1. They need to start evac.
Station, begin immediate evacuation of all personnel. I say again, begin immediate evacuation of all personnel.
Understood, fleet. Evacuation alarm set and militia mobilising. Estimate 30 minutes for 85%. Repeat, 30 minutes for 85% evac.
That jammer is no use now with the Sino already up. We're too late. After all this, we're too late.
We still might be able to stop it.
Nope, you're fucked.
Get to your optimals, load heavy ammunition.
What in divinity's edge?
That's not a mothership, that's a Titan!
Yep, they're fucked.
Avatar class Titan, super capital of Amarian origin, 250k shielding.
Armor class.
Wait, I've never even seen one in game.
What's the DPS?
Trajectory 175 Mark 4. Calculating transverse and fall off now.
That guy's not looking good.
Get us into firing range, now.
Existing structural damage detected. No armor installed.
It's a junker. No fittings, no armor plating, and the structure's falling to bits.
That's
Once
awesome.
One placements you will fall apart.
Shields are full though. It'll take over 20 minutes to get through them. We're too
I'm like
damn
saying
late.
it to myself. Screw Mike
Jared
Foxtrot
Mason,
Golf.
this is Commander Malozzi of the Caldari Navy. I'm ordering you to stand down and shut off your engines.
Do you seriously expect that to happen? Now, after all my efforts?
Last time I saw you, all your effort was going into running away from me.
Ah, Rourke. You've been a headache to me, you know, but that is all. Observe. All your efforts have been futile, for I am here, and I will succeed in what I came to do.
Jared, there are innocent people on that station.
Innocent? No one here is innocent. No one. The
No.
Caldari brought this upon themselves, and anyone who sides with them dies with them.
What the fuck? What happened to my full screen? fucked it up or
Oh,
something.
bring it on, please.
Let's see if I can fix
Station,
it.
we aren't going to stop
Sorry.
it on time. It's going to hit you.
We've only evacuated 3%.
There we go.
It'll take at least half an
You've
hour.
got just under 6 minutes. Save as many as you can.
Sir, the wings at the gate report the Galenti defence fleet is jumping through and engaging. They request our assistance urgently.
Fleet, prepare to disengage and walk back to the Virulent gate at optimal.
What? You're leaving just like that?
Sorry, John, but those people are lost to us now. There is nothing we can do against the Titan. We have to go back to stop those Galenti bastards. They'll have a free fire on the evacuees.
He's right.
It makes sense, JR. We should go help. We can't sit here and watch this when there's payback to be had.
You're right. Whoops to the gate, Sol. We may as well help there since
Gotcha.
you can't help it. What the hell was that?
Big problem here, JR. Core containment just let go. The modifications weakened it and it took too much for kicking getting us through that gate.
Well, get it fixed sharpish. We need it back there.
No, John, you don't understand. This one's beyond fixing.
What do you mean beyond fixing?
I'm saying that engineering's about to be filled with hard radiation and then the core is going to go up and take the rest of the ship and anything nearby with it. That's it. She's done. We need to leave right now.
Sounds urgent.
One tap in the right place, eh, Solomon? Okay. All crew, all crew. Abandon ship, abandon ship.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band.
It's all going to plan.
Core containment failure in 4 minutes.
Staying to watch the show, John.
How long have we got?
About 3 minutes. Hey! What the bloody hell are you doing?
You promised me 3 minutes, old friend.
And now to watch whose traitors die. From a safe distance, of course.
Core containment failure in 2 minutes 30 seconds. Evacuate.
I don't know what you're trying to do, Johnny boy, but you're too late. Too late.
Warning. Core containment failure in 1 minute. Evacuate.
Well, old girl, one last flight. Docking into the mouth of hell. Docking?
Where is he going?
I think he's going for the hydrogen tanks behind the engine.
Come on, you Mimmatar! Don't pick now of all times to work properly!
Working permission requested.
What
Yes!
the fuck?
That stuff's stable.
Not when the warp core goes up near it. Oh my word!
How big a bang's that gonna make?
How fast can this pod go?
The hydrazine tanks? No. No.
Docking request accepted.
Docking request accepted.
Sir, station reports that the Titan has been destroyed.
Rourke, you've made a real enemy now. I'll burn everyone you ever met. What the?
Uh-oh. Nice. Oh.
Well, that was...
Yep.
No. No.
It's bad.
No!
Yeah.
This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond. This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond. Over. This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond.
Wait, is that what it was?
John
Was that the
Rourke.
fucking sofa?
Rescue vessel Calypso.
Alright, hang on.
Over.
I gotta see that. Is that the fucking sofa? No, that's not the sofa. Wait. Okay, so that misses him.
Well, that was...
It's the fucking sofa! Oh shit, that's awesome. I'm glad you said it. I didn't fucking realize. Alright, we'll let play from there for a second. I'll be right back. I don't want to miss anything.
This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond. This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond. Over. This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond. John Rourke. This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond. Over. Sorry, sir. We're getting nothing.
Let me try. John, I know you're out there. I know you can hear me. You're pressing the wrong button again, aren't you? I told you it's the other one. The label's wrong.
Oh, right, that explains that. Can you hurry up? It's cold and I've banged my knee.
I believe we have helped the peace process along a great deal, Mr. Rourke. And that means my job in this region is done. You'll no doubt be pleased to hear.
Doesn't really matter now, Mr. Smith. With no ship, I guess this chapter in my life is over.
Is that it then?
No more adventures?
Well, not even space stations are safe now, and I've gone up the arse of a Titan 1 too many times for my comfort, thanks. No, that's
Alright,
it. I'm
replay since
retiring
after
from
sofa. I missed something. Alright, it's right there, right?
This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond. John Rourke. This is Rescue Vessel Calypso. Please respond. Over. Sorry, sir. We're getting nothing.
Let me try. John, I know you're out there. I know you can hear me. You're pressing the wrong button again, aren't you? I told you it's the other one.
It's me pressing the wrong button.
Oh, right, that explains that. Can you hurry up? It's cold and I've banged my knee.
Did he say it's cold and I've banged my knee? What?
I believe we have helped the peace process along a great deal, Mr. Rourke. And that means my job in this region is done. You'll no doubt be pleased to hear.
Sorry.
Doesn't really matter now, Mr. Smith. With no ship, I guess this chapter in my life is over.
Is that it then?
No more adventures?
Well, not even space stations are safe now, and I've gone up the arse of a Titan 1 too many times for my comfort, thanks. No, that's it. I'm retiring from space.
You? Planet side.
I'll give it 6 months before you're back up here, tops. It's in your blood, John.
Tell you what, when the Minmatar make a battleship that's actually finished, then I'll come back.
Well, in that case, look out the window.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, gotta pause it. Once I fucking, like, I was fucked up, right? Like, I was wasted. I banged my knee. And I woke up in the morning, I didn't fucking remember banging. I didn't remember that I banged my knee until like a month later. But like, my knee was swollen up like a fucking grapefruit, right? And I thought I had a fucking disease. I went to the doctor. I went to like fucking 2 or 3 doctors. And then like, as time went on, like, you know, the memory came back. I was like, oh no, shit. I was fucked up the other night and just fucking banged it on something. Kind of remember. It was like, oh, Jesus, felt like an ass. But anyways, on with the show.
What is that?
That, my dear chap, is a Maelstrom battleship. What the Minmatar can design and build when they aren't trying to escape slavery at the same time.
They even attached the top wingy bit properly.
Yeah, it fucking hurt.
How much does that cost?
To us, nothing. It's a thank you gift from Mr. Smith.
Yay, Mr. Smith.
But as you're retiring, I guess we can sell
What
it.
idiot said anything about retiring? Why would I retire? That's crazy talk, man. There's a whole universe out there, you know, full of adventure.
Mr. Rourke?
Yeah.
More like 6 seconds and 6 months.
Mr. Rourke?
Is it fitted? Can we undock?
Fuck yeah.
John, I do hope you're going to insure it this time.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Hey, you! How much is it to insure that?
What, Maelstrom battleship?
Yeah.
32.
About 30 million-ish, sir.
I was gonna say 32. What? It's probably like what, 1.5 billion?
How much?
Shit, man, 30 mil ain't shit. Is there anything else? Oh. Yeah, they're cool, man. Like, the ships in Eve are really unique. Alright, I mean, you want to watch number 3? I'm kind of into it. I do like Caldari. That's mostly what I fly is Caldari ships, but
Sunbird, this is Nightstar.
I've been flying some others too.
Sunbird here, go ahead. We have
Oh shit, an hour and 13 minutes?
Are you sure?
Oh
Does it
wow,
match
it
the
does look a
signature?
lot better. What do you think, guys? You want to watch it or you want to wait till next week? It looks fucking way better. Alright, cool. I can watch it,
Most
man.
our surprise. I thought this thing was vaporware, but hey, it was your money. So we checked what feels like half the known universe.
Yes. But where is it?
Right on.
Would you believe in the station?
You mean someone already has it?
For now.
You have a large budget, Ghost. Can I trust that you'll take care of these matters?
Already in hand. It's certainly costly, though. I had to spend real money to dig up the name involved, and then even more covering our tracks, once I found out who it was.
We taking a rest?
Yeah, that's cool, man. We can take a break. How long? Three minutes. Yeah, man, we can wait 3 minutes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we can. Yep, I'm putting up a notepad. Morning. 3-minute break. Hang on. I'll be right back. Alright, man. You guys good? Music channels. Who's a what? Alien hand. Fucking check this shit out, huh? Alien hand. There it is. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Hang on, there we go. That's pretty fucking cool.
Welcome, I'm Aura, your electronic
Freaking know him?
There are hundreds of thousands of pilots in the world.
Alright, let me know when you want me to switch back to the show.
You are now ready to join the world of piracy and capitalism.
It is above.
You will be cloned back to life. Let's get ready.
Have you been to one of them? Alright. Right. Maybe next intermission. I want to check it out, though.
Always a risk, Fallon. That's our business. Now, this geezer's a heavy hitter, no doubt, but fortunate for us, he doesn't actually have possession of the item. He just supplied it.
So, who has got it?
Gotcha.
In a couple of hours, if all goes to plan, we will.
Until then, well...
The fuck is that?
No one's special.
Pretty happy they got a new ship, man. Pretty pleased for them. Everybody likes a new battleship. Especially the fucking gankers. Wow, dude, that's badass.
Thought of a name yet?
No.
But we can't keep calling it the Maelstrom.
I know.
I mean, it's embarrassing on the paperwork.
Aye.
And you
Oh,
keep
wow.
having to say, I'm Captain John Rourke of this here ship, and then read out the hull number.
I'm working on it, okay?
You know, you can always call it clear.
No, I can't.
Okay, okay. I'm just saying, it's an option.
No, it isn't. It's not the same ship.
Right.
It's not the same ship. Anyway, Sol, shouldn't you be in engineering?
There's nothing to do. It all works, all the time.
You sound almost disappointed.
Well, it's certainly a lot quieter here now. Testing station give us a load of work after what we did for them. The ship's insured, we're making money, and for once we're not spending it on repairs.
Well, there's a butt in there somewhere.
How about,
Yet.
but I haven't fired my new guns yet.
Oh, good grief, Charlie. I suppose it's too much to ask that one of us stays on station while we dock.
Why bother? It's dull around here. You know it and I know it. Safe job, shifting stuff around a couple of jumps tops, and no one goes near us because of our Titan killing rep.
I consider that to be a good thing. You'd rather we were getting holes knocked in us than spending all our money fixing the ship again.
I remember sometimes we knocked holes in other people's holes. That was fun. Ah, speaking of fun.
Tell him we're out.
John.
Oh, wait, of the Titan?
Job for you.
We've heard that before.
Or you mean something else?
Nothing. Carry on.
I require part of your old ship back.
Really?
Yes, it is mine. I installed it. I need it back, and I'm willing to pay.
All right, keep your tie on. We can get it now if you're desperate.
Yes, that would be excellent. Hand it over in Teskanen at these coordinates at this time.
What the fuck?
I'll have a ship pick it up.
This gear's working great, Ghost. They're buying it.
Good. One fruity power supply hand-delivered by gullible morons to a place with no station or gate guns within half a light year. How's our man at the station, Drank?
He's waiting for them to dock as we speak.
Spot on.
Excellent. I'll see you there.
Smiths sound a bit odd.
Yeah, probably bored, like us.
We need all 4 stealth bombers to make it quick. Let them know they all get to play.
That
Sorry,
was
guys.
that not
I
Smith?
think something's going to happen today.
Like, what the fuck? It was like recording a screen. Like, what the fuck was that? I'm confused. Oh, fuck. Feels fucked up eating on camera. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it still feels weird.
Subject, John Rourke. Recent history, captain of Tempest-class Minmatar battleship Clear Skies. This ship was destroyed in the Teskanen incident. It was self-destructed by Captain Rourke in order to destroy an Avatar-class Titan set on collision course with Teskanen Station. Current status, residing in Teskanen System. Captain of Maelstrom-class Minmatar battleship, unnamed. Threat level, moderate. Known affiliate, Solomon Sol Burt. Engineer, served 23 years in Kaldari Navy. Threat level, low. Known affiliate, Charles Charlie Fodder. Gunnery. History, unknown. Threat level, high. Known affiliate, first name unknown, last name Smith, presumed alias. Possible Kaldari command operative. Supplier of power source designated FAL 01 to John Rourke. Threat level, extreme. Known affiliate, Sasha Culhane. Agent of Smith. Threat level, high.
Suppose we better undock then.
Early for once.
That's what comes from having a working ship.
Don't say that. Clear Skies used to get us where we wanted.
And a lot of places we didn't.
Most of that was JR.
May as well let Smith know we're here.
Mr. Rourke.
For once, you contact me. What could possibly warrant this occasion?
The fact that we're here early, for once.
And where
I'm
would
like watching
here
my
be?
mic levels to see what it goes to when I'm chewing.
What power generator?
The one off Clear Skies. You want it back? You only asked 2 minutes ago.
That still exists.
Yeah.
Wasn't him.
That and all the other stuff you installed that somehow survived. We salvaged it. Why are we even discussing this?
I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
The equipment I gave you still exists.
Yes, and you want some of it back, don't you?
I want nothing of the kind, Mr. Rourke. That should all have been destroyed. It was imperative. Part of the deal. Do you realise exactly what...
Lads, maybe we should head back to the station, sort this out. We're in the arse end of nowhere after all.
You fail to realise the magnitude of this situation. Stay there. I'm on my way.
What the hell was that all about?
I don't know, but can we please discuss this back in the station? Only I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies, sitting out here all on our lonesome, when clearly something's up.
Will you relax? There's no one for a million miles in any direction. Who are they?
Well, it's not Smith.
Charles, one big fat target on the starboard bag. Port. Yeah, like I know. Stick a couple into them, let them know we're not interested.
They're powering up the guns.
Well then, Trank, time for the magic box.
Command override received.
What the hell?
The signal bus has just gone down. Seals have gone. Binders are offline.
Tracking's out.
Engines warped the lot. I've got nothing.
Offline. Tracking offline.
That ship can't do that. What the hell's going on?
Bombers, decloak and take them to bitch. Don't damage the cargo hold.
There's something else out. Bombs!
You're joking!
Do I look like I'm joking?
Into the pod right now! Right
What
now!
the-
We aren't stopping those with everything off! Strap in!
Damn.
I was expecting to find you in a somewhat larger ship.
No, the fuel economy was crippling us. We downsized.
This is not a time for flippancy.
Well, maybe it's a time for straight talking
Rip.
then. Like, who exactly are this latest bunch of jokers you've dragged along in your wake, Smith?
I have not dragged anything anywhere. This mess is entirely your own creation.
Having been stuck in this system for the
Damn,
last
dude,
year
he was in
doing
a
soft
fucking
jobs, I
shitload
find
of
that
stuff. He
highly
was in
doubtful.
Heroes.
Even
Remember
we
that
can't
show?
upset anyone under those circumstances.
But you did store highly
NCIS,
classified
Los
items in a
Angeles.
taxi
Fuck,
station
dude, he's in The
warehouse. And now you
Strain.
wonder
I
why
love that
undesirable
show.
elements have come after them.
You didn't mention highly classified when you supplied them.
Correct, Mr. Rourke.
Oh yeah,
They were
that dude.
classified.
What could be so special
Alright,
about
hang
it?
on. We gotta check this out. Alright, check it out. Alright, here's Mr. Capra. If it's the same dude, look at that. iZombie. I've never watched that. I've seen that it's on X. Alright, fucking The Strain is the shit. Veronica Mars. I don't know about her. I feel like I don't know if I've seen it. Alright, Clear Skies 3. Yeah, it's the fucking dude, man. Look at that. Okay, I'll back it up. Pure Bloods. Dude, he's in a bunch of shit. What the fuck? Wow, man, that's cool. Alright. Good little fucking bit. Alright, let me back this shit up.
Dragged along in your wake, Smith.
I have not dragged anything anywhere. This mess is entirely your own creation.
Having been stuck in this system for the last year doing soft jobs, I find that highly doubtful. Even we can't upset anyone under those circumstances.
But you did store highly classified items in a Tatty station warehouse, and now you wonder why undesirable elements have come after them.
You didn't mention highly classified when you supplied them.
Correct, Mr. Rourke. They were classified.
What could be so special about a couple of ship modules?
They got a tree.
Maybe they're stolen.
Maybe they're gold-plated.
Radioactive.
Radioactive and gold-plated.
And stolen.
Maybe they're Jovian. Actually, that's not as stupid as it sounds.
Ah, well...
It'd explain a lot, like how quickly all that gear fitted together and just worked.
That's really not the issue.
And why I didn't recognise any of it.
Wait, Jovians? Are you serious? I mean, they're a myth, right? Genetically modified freaks, light years ahead of us, hidden away in some distant region, that sort of thing. Come on, it's the stuff you scare kids with.
I've heard a few things in my time about them, and this all fits.
Aren't they supposed to be, like, scary powerful?
Yeah, they are. Sol's right, this does all fit. Why have you mixed us up with them, Smith?
Yeah, don't make me put you in the airlock.
Very well. I am a Jovian agent.
I thought you worked for Caldari State.
Mr. Rourke,
Who the
I
fuck
have
are the
never mentioned who
Jovians?
I actually work for. I'm sure now you understand why.
You don't look Jovian.
Of course not. Consider me a giver of gifts. For example, one race invents the jump drive, making capital ships a reality. Quite the advantage, I'm sure you'd agree. And suddenly, all the races make similar breakthroughs. I hear the Minmatar achieved theirs at a research station in the system of Heck.
Oh, did they?
Why interfere like this?
I have a simple brief. No one race can be allowed to gain an advantage sufficient enough to fight the other three and actually win.
Well, I don't know why you're fuming over this power plant then. I've done half your job for you. Just hand over the blueprints to everyone else.
Half my job? That power plant is decades ahead of anything currently in use. You have released one of the most dangerous artifacts I know of into the hands of a complete unknown. I now have a staggering amount of damage control to perform. I expect at great personal risk when it isn't a tedious grind. I can't fathom the depths of ineptitude required to hand such an artifact over to the first person you met.
They looked and sounded like you. They certainly had a stuck-up attitude, right?
Perhaps a year of soft jobs in this system has significantly reduced your faculties as ship's captain.
Hey, they're sailing close to the solar wind, Smith.
Name me a recent situation where you didn't rely on the help of a friend to extract you, or perhaps the sacrifice of one.
You and I better go our separate ways. If I see you again, you'll be the one needing friends.
I intend to. I have a busy time ahead rectifying your mistakes. See yourselves out when we dock.
Well, we've looked at this overpowered toaster and can't make sense of it, so it must be cutting edge, right?
Yes, and yet should work with the artifact.
Yeah, what is that thing?
An interesting question. We found it on an asteroid we were mining at the edge of known space. Ancient, but seemingly intact.
It took us a year to work out how to power it up.
Old and alien, huh? Must be worth a bit. What's it do?
Originally, we have no idea.
Oh, marvelous. So we can fire it up, but we lost the instruction manual.
What it used to do is not important. When powered up in the current state, this artifact seems to emit interspatial frequencies, equivalent to that of a fully functioning...
Excuse me?
Well, it will turn off stargates, if you give it enough power.
How the hell does it turn off gates?
Well, I was just explaining
Shut
that.
up, you. Why do you got such a buzz for turning off a gate?
Oh, not just a gate. All the gates in a system. All of them. Which means we can take our planet back, get our home back, and no one will be able to take it away again with their damn lies and their laws. And helping us with that is our next job for you.
Lucky me.
Lucky us. All this from a chance archaeological find.
Huh. I'm not a fan of archaeology. Things should stay buried.
Well, in your line of work, Ghost, I'm not surprised that that's your attitude.
Nice of Smith to drop us off in the middle of precisely nowhere. Good job you did there. You didn't upset me or anything.
You heard what he said.
Well, with the insurance money, we can get a cruiser.
No, you know what? Forget it.
What?
Because the worst part of it is, he was right. All I do is blunder through life and bring death on my friends. I nearly got us all killed today. Again. I'm done.
Don't be daft.
No, I'm done, Sol. I should have given this up the last time. Seems I only learned when it's too late.
Blunder through life and bring death on my friends. This is way worse than me. That's great.
What on earth did I do wrong? You won't believe how much I hurt. I can't believe the mess we're in. My sense of humor and fun gets away to murder every day. Can't you hear me? Won't you make it go away? I can't believe the mess we're in. My sense of humor and fun gets away to murder every other day. Can't you hear me?
He's got a new couch. Doesn't look as comfortable though. He's got those wooden arms.
What do you want?
Haven't seen you for a month, and that's the greeting I get.
Shove it, Sol. I'm busy.
Busy finding the bottom of a bottle. As an engineer, I can assure you that it'll be in the same place as the last 12.
If you're just here to give me grief, I can get
Sound
that.
out of it, sunshine. I've had enough of this. Come for a walk. Clear your head.
Yeah, that'll fix everything.
Yeah. Rip.
You found him then?
Yeah, it wasn't hard. Just look for the nearest ratty red sofa.
What are you talking about? My sofa's in storage.
Oh, well, your sense of humour, it seems.
What? They must have picked it back up. It says in storage.
Right, yeah, lowest point I'm at in a long time. You want to joke?
It's how we work. You've forgotten that. You start thinking too seriously about what we get up to and it's going to end badly. Trust me on this. Me and Sol didn't exactly skip off into the sunset, you know.
Now there's a thought.
Isn't it just?
So what did you do then?
Ah, I'm glad you asked me that. I quite heroically moped around the salvage yards. And while I was there, I couldn't resist looking at our classified Jovian tech. It's fed as some sort of filaments for all the salvage from clear skies. I guess that's how it worked so well, and why all those bits survived the explosion.
So he comes and gets me saying, bring a welder.
Yeah, because when you connect the Jovian tech up to all the other salvage, the filaments sort of do all the hard work. Things just spring into life.
Things? What sort of things?
Well, there was I with all this Mimitar ship salvage around me. Some construction robots sat idle, and nothing better to do.
You've rebuilt her.
They're rich. They got 2 ships.
My God, Sol, she's beautiful.
I wouldn't go that far. Interesting, but beautiful? I don't know. I mean, sure. It's an eye of the beholder.
Don't break it this time.
You've got the best of two Tempest hulls, everything from Clear Skies that wasn't destroyed, and parts of Maelstrom that got salvaged. It works thanks to all the Jovian tech, but it shouldn't really. It's about 4 different ships.
No, it isn't.
It's far from finished, but it flies.
No, it
We've got
isn't.
all the new control gear off the Maelstrom, and a couple of other things besides.
Such as?
Well, with our track record, I made sure we fitted a damage control unit like most modern ships. Now hull breaches get sealed up with a force field rather than us having to poke rocks in the hull like cavemen.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, when you posted that, like, when my eyes went to the side, I was like, oh wait, Maelstrom's gone.
The last time. I'll never be able to repay you for all this, Sol. Not just the ship, but everything.
I'm your friend, John. It's what friends do. I've got another surprise.
About time you showed up.
Oh my god, I don't believe it.
Hello.
My sofa!
Oh.
Oh, hi Sasha. You even
Yep.
put my sofa
One
on.
ship.
Sol, you're amazing. Have I ever told you that?
Once, maybe twice. Only when you're drunk, though.
John, I need to talk to you.
I'll go see Charlie.
Well,
Very nice now.
it said it was basically 4 ships, so... Quattro ships.
It's about Tarquin.
Oh, well, this will be short then.
We tracked down the power supply.
If you're about to ask for any sort of help whatsoever...
It's greater than the sum of its parts.
But what happened behind you? Lives are at risk.
Of course they are. Usually ours.
There's a bigger problem as well.
Go on.
Smith and I dropped scan probes in about 100 systems looking for that power supply. We found plenty of junk. Wrecks, cans, wormholes, but we finally got a hit. Here in the Messiah system.
And I'm guessing it wasn't as simple as going there and asking for it back.
No, because when we jumped into the system, we found a capital ship fleet covering the gate. There were wrecks or ships all around, and the local comm was filled with pod beacons, distress calls, and a station broadcasting a siege alert.
It would appear we are late, Sasha.
Who are they?
We can only assume they are the ones with the power supply, and something even larger is charging up.
It seems to be coming from that Proteus cruiser.
I've just picked up a signer jammer. Oh, and 3 interceptors heading our way.
Time to leave then, Miss Collane, and report our findings.
Tarquin!
It appears I won't be joining you on the other side.
Wait, I'll come back.
No, Sasha, there are too many and there is no time to waste.
You must jump through and contact Admiral Eisen. Go now and tell him what...
I left him.
I'm sorry, Sasha. I know how much he means to you.
Tarquin gave me chances no one else would. My life would have been a lot different and probably a lot shorter without him.
So, what did this Admiral Eisen do?
He responded, but not quickly enough. The Sinosaur jam was already up and running. No capital ships could jump in.
Leaving conventional ships against capitals. Nasty.
John, there weren't been normal ships going in either. Just after I jumped back out, the gate connection went offline.
Offline?
It went dead. No uplink, no matter stream, just off.
I've never heard of a gate turning off before, never.
Both the Messiah gates went off.
The system's cut off?
Yes, and it's a main route from Ethereum Reach to Metropolis. Traffic now has to go the long way round or risk pirate space up north. But the bigger problem is if this effect can be duplicated, whole systems can be held to ransom or simply dropped off the map. Our way of life will be over.
I can see where this is going, and we're just one ship, Sasha.
Tarquin was captured, not shot at. I need your help to get into Messiah and get him back.
I really don't...
If you're worried about payment or...
No, it's not that. For once. Look, I can't see this being anything but dangerous, and I've only just got the ship back. The heart and soul of my crew are in it. And without them, and without clear skies, I don't know where I'd be right now. And the first thing you want me to do is to risk it all, again? I don't know if I can do that. I'm starting to feel my mortality, Sasha. We've beaten the odds a lot, but we aren't going to win them all.
Smith was my only contact to any resources. I'm on my own. You're all I have.
I'm going to have to think about this and talk to the guys.
Please hurry. I'm asking you as a friend.
I didn't know we were friends.
Well, consider yourself told.
Yeah, I always like that about you. Hey, Haffer. Yeah, I know. I only ever show up when I need something. Well, this time, it's just advice. So, dilemma. I didn't do too well after, you know, that stuff between us. We lost the Maelstrom. I know. It was my fault. I got complacent, and it took some pretty harsh words to hammer that home. I nearly lost everything, but Sol and Charlie rebuilt Clear Skies and brought me back, and I owe them so much for that. And now I have to decide if I risk it all again to help Sasha. I wonder if that's fair on us. But we're all she's got, and I can hardly turn my back on her after all that's been done for me, can I? So, I guess we go. Decision made. Thanks, Haf. You know, you never did talk much, did you?
That's funny. Is he like an NPC?
Captain Rourke, you are cleared for undock.
Copy that, station, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, wow.
New ship, John?
I have
Cool.
no idea.
Must be Minmatar then. Have a good flight. Station out.
I know, right? It's like, damn, missed it.
The wingy bits are square.
We be in the
It was
credits?
a choice between no heat sinks and square heat sinks.
Preferred the old ones.
Also, Gator, do you still play?
Well, if you've got some lying about, feel free to bolt them on.
Nah, I'm all out. So does any of it work?
All the important stuff does, but I've got a mountain of bug fixing to do.
Anything I can help with?
The doors could do with some attention.
Ow.
So, I found some of your favourites.
You got 1400s on it. Oh yeah. New interface too. And a probe launcher. What do we need a probe launcher for?
Launching probes?
Launching
What
probes.
the hell is this? A YF-12? That's a bit optional, isn't it?
Excuse me,
They
sorry.
were already on one of the hulls I salvaged. Seeing as I paid for them, I thought, well, I might as well leave them fitted.
Yeah, but a YF-12? These things are dangerous.
Well, that's rather the point, isn't it? You're gunnery, not sociology.
Nice.
Sol, can you pop over the cargo bay, please? What, may I ask, is this?
Me and Percy were doing some PvP. He was trying to teach me some stuff the other day, but yeah, we should play sometime, dude. Or like all three of us, that'd be cool.
Well, you know, when you take something apart and put it back together again, there's always a few bits left over.
Smart bomb. Yeah, it rings a bell now that you mention it.
All sorted, Fallon. The gates are off, the Sinojammer is up. Masoya is all yours. Welcome home to the planet of whatever.
Haven. And the local population?
Just a bunch of miners. One look at your dreadnought fleet made them crap their pants. They'll give us no more trouble.
Good. Good. Well, you certainly know your business.
I certainly do. I also know I've now got about 6 months of tedium. There'll be a heavy presence of the law on the other sides of those gates for now, but that's not sustainable, so once they run out of budget, we can cycle that thing and let me and my men out while no one's looking.
Yeah, and everybody else who wants to leave as well.
No, you can do that on your own time, my man. I'm first out the door when the gates come back online.
I know. I understand. The local population is my responsibility.
And what about our nosy guest?
Well, he's an old man in a suit.
He can't cause any trouble here.
Don't worry about him. It's quite harmless.
Yeah.
So, you'll help Sasha?
Of course I will. It's not me you got to worry about, though.
I know. Sol rebuilt this ship. How can I ask him
Hang on, man. It's coming. Follow my lead.
Your lead?
What do you mean, no? I can't believe you won't help.
Won't I? No, I won't. The help.
Won't help what?
He won't help Sasha.
Help her with what?
Picking up
Well,
Smith.
it's dangerous. Paint's not even dry on the ship.
Doesn't want to get his new ship damaged by helping poor old Sash.
Hang on, she asked for your help.
Well, yeah.
And you told her no?
Yes.
What, without even discussing it?
Well, I didn't think that...
After all the help you got recently?
Exactly my point.
Well, that's just... I don't know what to say, John. That's really poor.
I'm sorry, guys. I guess I was being selfish.
I guess you were.
So I'll tell Sasha we'll help after all, then.
Absolutely. Shame on you, John.
She'll appreciate that. What with the massive enemy capital fleet and the lockdown system we got to get into. Nice one, Sol.
Thanks. Wait, what?
So yes, we all decided to help.
Thanks, guys.
So, what's the plan?
Plan? Well, The power plant's in a system of Machima, which is now cut off. Question is, how do we get into a system with no working gates?
Easy. Carriers and dreadnoughts can jump in using a Sino.
A Sino jammer went up before the gates went offline. They aren't that stupid.
Yeah, don't suppose there's an old acceleration gate leading there?
Unfortunately not.
Well, the only other way I know of then is through a wormhole.
Whoa, I'm not sure you even want to consider that.
When we were out scanning for the power signature, our probes picked up other things as well, including, I think... There, an active wormhole in Machima. Can we get in through that?
No, we can't.
Why not?
Look, wormholes lead to wormhole space, right? Some chunk of space that is otherwise completely separate to us. Thank you, Charles. So, to get to Machima, Philip Monstrosity would mean entering W space in exactly the right place to find it.
I thought all the holes are kind of clumped together.
Yeah, that's true, but there's still a lot of separate holes. Finding another accessible hole that leads to the same clump would take weeks. And of course, there's the sleepers to worry about.
Well,
That
I've got the probe
diagram.
results of all the systems we scanned.
Ah, bring up the ones with wormholes in.
There, 17 of them.
Can we work out where they lead to?
You can see the stars and nebula and the destinations through them.
So if we see the same stars and the same nebula...
It be in the same place. There, the hole in Oimo leads to the same place.
If only it was
So we
that
go
easy.
there, hop through 2 wormholes
It's still not
and...
that easy. The hole has to be stable enough to carry all the ships we need, and we actually have to find an exit hole once we're in there.
We've got a probe launcher, remember? Something about it launching probes.
You're not helping. And the
It looks like
sleepers...
the Oimo hole is stable enough to fit about 2 ships through, then it'll fold up. That'll do.
Wait, two ships?
We can pick up my interceptor on the way.
Am I hearing you right? 2 ships against a capital fleet? Charlie, what have you caught me into this time, you fuck?
What did he mean, fundamentally flawed individual?
No idea, I'm sure. We're about halfway to Oimo, just stopping off to get your ship, Sash. Got through the defence fleet yet?
Yes, finally.
Damn.
Connecting you to Admiral Lyson
That
now,
was
Miss
sweet.
Culhane.
Miss Culhane, no new developments to report at Machima, I'm sorry to say.
I have one. We think we can get in there using wormholes.
Risky proposition, ma'am. Are you sure?
Of course you're sure. We'll try and light you a Sino on the other side.
And you are, sir?
Charlie Fodder, the good ship Clear Skies.
Charlie Fodder. Charles Fodder, right? It is, isn't it? From the Presidential Guard, no less.
Some time ago, yeah. Now happily do my own thing, thanks.
So it would seem. Well, you're in good hands there, ma'am. Mr. Fodderite, if you can gain access to the Machima system, it would
Nice.
benefit you to rendezvous with our unit already there. Let me transmit the details.
Thanks. Oh, it's Malozzi. How about that?
What, you've met before?
Yeah, briefly.
Well, Commander Malozzi was there on routine patrol when all this kicked off. He's nicely hidden in a safe spot. Apparently all long-range sensors and probes are banjacks from whatever caused the gates to stop working.
Nice to know. Right, we'd better be off.
Happy hunting. Oh, and Charles, we do have a rather more appropriate selection of battleships available if you wish to transfer over.
I'd rather be on this ship with this crew than any heap in your fleet, matey. Trust in the rust.
There it is.
Most are quite tough, although susceptible to electromagnetic disruption. Flying swarms, and apparently they can dissolve your hull in seconds. You see?
Nasty.
Are we talking about ex-presidential guards?
Very funny. No, this is the reason why wormhole space is considered dangerous.
Oh, is this the sleepers you kept mentioning?
Yes. If you ever wondered why artificial intelligences are banned, this is it. Some idiot made one, it self-replicated and started trashing the place, then legged it through wormholes when people tried to kill it off.
Are they called sleepers because they're slow and easily avoided?
Don't be daft.
Of course not.
No, they're called that because they were dormant, but we woke them up by poking around in their space and nicking stuff. Now, they're angry.
So avoiding them would be a good idea.
Absolutely.
We're almost there.
Oh, bad news.
What?
The wormhole's still here, and it's stable.
How is that bad news?
Well, it means we're actually going to go into it. Oh my word.
Just when you're used to gate travel.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, that all looks really good.
You okay, Sasha?
Fine, thank you. Found our way out yet?
That wormhole should be here. It should be easy enough to find. Get the probe launched and get scanning as soon as you can. Get yourselves moving. I thought you were a shouldn't be affecting you this much.
Got anything yet?
A headache.
Nice fucking shots on those things.
How about now?
Okay, I've got the return at last. Getting us into warp now.
Oh. Oops.
What was that? Sasha!
I've hit something. My ship's damaged.
Got pings appearing all over. This doesn't look good.
Me earlier and Star Citizen.
Get ahead and it's going our way.
Come on, come on.
Oh, crikey, it looks like sleeper drones.
Move it, JR. The hostile count's off the scale and they're closing in.
John, I can't get my engines online.
What?
Hitting that drone hurt more than I thought.
We'll turn
My guns still work though.
What are you doing?
Getting their attention away from you so you've got a clear run to Messiah.
Wait, we're coming back.
You can't stop all these. There's too much at stake to worry about me. Just go.
No.
Find Smith and get rid of that Jovian death trap before it's too late.
I can't leave you.
You've got a job to do, Captain.
You have to.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it looks like that.
No! No, I will not leave another friend to die! Charlie, lock up the closest drones and get firing. Sol, start charging the YF-12.
Are you sure?
John, what?
Shut up and get ready to transfer over.
Dude, what the fuck good is the YF-12 gonna do them against sleepers? I guess if they get close enough.
Too many.
Yeah, they'll get right up on him.
Just cut us apart. Sasha, get in.
Come on, Sol.
Do you want me to go and jeter and buy some batteries?
Sol, I can read their chassis numbers. Come on.
I'm on board.
Sol,
it's still charging.
Smartphone charged.
There we go. Nice.
Got her. Get us through the wormhole before they regroup.
Aww. What? Jessica. That's a cool ship. Yeah, it's cool.
Whoa!
They're gonna do it again. Nope. I always fucking panic when I hear that sound.
Captain Rourke, Commander Malozzi of the Magellan welcomes you to Messiah.
Hell of a welcome. What were you doing parked there?
My apologies, John. We were briefed by Caldari Command as to your exit point, but not, it appears, your exit speed. I was expecting 2 ships.
My ship's gone, but I'm still here thanks to John.
We're here to try and get Smith back, see if he's figured anything useful out.
It appears he has, but we don't know.
You heard from him?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
He hacked into the station systems and got a short message passed out to us.
Let me replay it for you.
I believe this should reach the Magellan, scheduled to be on patrol here at this time. I cannot transmit for long. Suffice to say, if you manage to board the station, I can guide you the rest of the way. I have information that will go a long way towards ending this.
That's all we received.
He's alive. We need to go to the station now.
Hold on. I don't care how much sensors are messed up by all this interference. When we roll up, they'll still see us through the window.
I have a stealth bomber available, John. It should let you reach the station undetected, but after that, it's up to you. There isn't enough room on board for any Marines. Are any of you certified to fly cloak?
I am. Let's go.
I am.
Sol, stay on the ship and look after it. Charlie, start packing some guns.
Ooh, which ones am I allowed?
Sasha's angry. Bring everything.
Okay, once we dock, they're going to know we're here, so it's going to have to be quick.
You sure about this?
It's a backwater station with poor security. They haven't had time to upgrade anything, and no one's expecting us. Trust me, I know how they operate.
Yeah, seems like I've heard that before.
Ah, it seems you were correct, Mr. Rourke. That I would need friends the next time I saw you.
We haven't got long. Where are you?
Fortunately, very close.
Continue down your corridor and turn left. I have set off a fire alarm in a fuel storage area, which has nicely distracted my guardians.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Second door on your left.
The door's locked.
Yes, it would seem my captors thought of everything.
Yeah, this should help then.
What the hell are you doing with that?
We said bring everything.
Okay. Tarquin, you may want to find something to hide behind.
And what would you suggest?
Don't worry, this is a shape charge.
What sort of shape?
Spherical.
Most undignified.
You really have to work on your rescues.
I don't know if anyone can still hear, but there's an alarm going off. Let's go.
If anybody can still hear.
Ah, a stealth ship. That explains how you got in.
I'd worry more about how you get out.
Please, everyone, stay calm. There's no need for violence.
Right.
Now, who are y'all?
I'm Captain John Rourke of the Clear Skies, and these are my friends.
One of which you kidnapped, along with the rest of them, Sawyer. So, who are you? And what gives you the right to do this?
I'm Fallon Houseman, and miss, that planet, Haven, is our home. Or rather, it was.
Was?
Haven is a hostile place. It was unclaimed until our ancestors settled there. We led a hard but good life until we discovered a major Zydrene deposit near our colony. Should have been the answer to all our problems when we sold the rights to Otherworld Mining, but it seems we signed the contract in haste.
And they ripped you off.
Well, the contract gave them rights to the site and the surrounding area for development. Surrounding area ended up meaning our entire colony, and we were firmly informed that our presence was no longer necessary. Oh, we attempted to fight the situation, of course, but everything was legal. So we used our payment to buy ships instead. We left in shame. Our ancestors' dreams destroyed.
If you could house your whole colony in ships, you could have easily moved to the station instead.
Oh, come now, John. We're colonists. Folks like us are hardly material for living in a station. You know that. So we became nomadic, traveled the great wildlands, Dementia, Canid. We survived mostly on the proceeds of mining rare asteroids, but we also developed a talent for deep space archaeology, generating a significant income from selling the artifacts we found. However, the Empire Wars caused a mass exodus from the inner worlds. Suddenly there was a great deal more fighting over all that territory. We were chased away, jump after jump, system after
Shit,
system,
his leg.
invariably ending up in a bitter fight with the inhabitants of the next place we stopped.
That's life in zero security space. If you're after simply out there, you're in the wrong universe, son.
Ooh, aren't you the hard case?
Come over here and say that.
You mess with me, you need a bigger gun than that, Sunshine.
God damn it, let me finish here. And we had two events that changed our course. One was finding the gate artifact on our last dig, and the other was hiring Ghost here to find a power source.
Oh, so it was him. Did he tell you how he got hold of that power source?
Yes, he did. He purchased it via contract from an anonymous
It was
seller.
on my damn ship, and he dropped out of warp and cut us in half to steal it out of wreckage, leaving us there to die.
What? Wait a minute, is that true?
Does it matter at this point?
You can take that as a yes. It's half the reason I'm here.
I'm sure we could compensate here. I mean...
Oh, you are way beyond that.
But I didn't know that.
And what else has Mr. Mercenary here said to you, I wonder? to get you this far down a dark path. Tempted by the smell of Zydrine crystals, were you?
You watch your mouth, Rourke.
I'm sorry, John. The circumstances were different.
What circumstances?
Yeah, no shit,
exactly?
works.
Getting taken for a ride doesn't justify warping in all guns blazing. Well, actually, sometimes it does. But not when you attack people who had nothing to do with it. That's crossing a line.
No, otherworld mining crossed the line. They took our planet.
Did they? The story you just told me says you sold it to them. Okay, you lost out. A lot. And that's a harsh life lesson for anyone to learn, no doubt about that. But you need to look in the mirror, because what Otherworld didn't do is come in here with a fleet, kill everyone who opposed them, and cut the system off from everyone else.
We didn't... It wasn't like that.
They aren't in a dangerous position of having mercenaries call the shots either.
Okay, I've had enough of this. Drop the hardware, ladies.
easy.
You're going somewhere out of my way.
You can still stop all this. Turn everything off. Jump out. There's got to be 100 systems.
We've come too far for that, Fallon. No turning back.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry, John.
You carry on down this path. People are going to die on all sides.
No, I am sorry, John, but Guy is right. We've come too far. We've invested too much.
Don't do this.
Already done.
John. Nice. Fucking hacky sack that bitch. What? That's a briefcase gun.
Get him on the ship!
John looks dead.
Sol, get the first aid gear! Man down!
Automatic medical systems engaged. Blood loss detected. Major lacerations detected. Insufficient medical supplies to repair damage. Seek medical attention. Warning.
The unit just says, get him to a hospital.
There is one for lighters and the gates don't work.
Can we get him to Malosey?
No time. Do something. Fix him.
I don't know what to do.
Emergency. User dead imminent.
He's going.
Tarquin, the sample!
Sasha, I don't think that this is...
sample right now!
Oh, desperate times, I suppose.
No shit, man. He's freaking hooked up. Those Jovians. Their technology.
He's stabilising. He's actually stabilising.
What the hell was that?
It's the same thing that holds clear skies together.
Gaffer tape?
Hardly, Mr. Fodder. Repair nanites, designed for advanced ship modules. When blended with Jovian technology, it can fix organic tissue.
Nanite repair paste.
Was a test sample we had prepared.
Well, looks like it works.
The sample was key to humans. It seems your captain and your ship are now closer than ever.
Did not know nanite repair paste could fix bullet wounds. That's pretty dope.
Tell us what you know, Mr. Smith.
Their sinusoidal field jammer is located here at a small undefended starbase around the moon. If we remove that from the equation, the Caldari Defense Force can jump in and resolve matters decisively. Our one and only focus must be disabling that jammer.
Yeah, those things are heavily shielded. So what firepower have we got?
Well, there's that sodding great thing.
Aye, somewhat lacking in guns, but plenty of fighter wings on board. What else?
Clear skies.
My stealth bomber.
And that's it. So, some fighters, 6 howitzers and a couple of really big bombs.
What's tactical say?
I turned it off. It's depressing me. Any more bombers on board, Malosey?
Unfortunately not. We were here as a routine patrol, so standard loadout only.
Okay. Now, if the fighters attack the jammer, we can't use the bombs as well without risking friendly fire. And this ship is, for once, the most underpowered thing we have.
The hostile fleet is currently at the station, guarding the gate artifact quite closely. However, once we commence an attack on the jammer, Mr. Fodder, I would surmise that most of the fleet would be upon us within moments.
Yeah, and that'd be game over. Damn it, we haven't got enough firepower to take it out quick enough.
Distraction.
What?
John, what are you doing? You should be resting.
Forget it. Smith's things are working wonders. Okay. We need someone to distract their fleet, while the rest of us give the jammer a kicking.
The only guaranteed way of engaging the fleet's full interest
is to engage the fleet itself.
And the Magellan is the only ship here capable of that.
You're massively outnumbered. You go there, chances are you aren't coming back.
I'm fully aware of that, Charles. but we are out of options.
With a bomber and our guns on a jammer, you'll only have to get their attention for a couple of minutes.
I'm looking for him. I don't know, I didn't catch him.
What in the seven hells is that?
Whatever it is, I can't get a scan of it.
Ah, I was concerned this would happen. I suspect my employers are less than impressed about the situation and have dropped in for a word.
Good. We can tell those Jovian freaks that... hello? Are you Jovians?
Obviously.
Yeah, it was given to us by one of your agents. Hey, I didn't misuse... Yeah, but not a... I can't, you see. Would you shut up and let me speak? Okay, now, I haven't got all of your gear and... Yes, I know. I'm trying to get it back. In fact, can't you just go and get it yourselves? Oh, right. Simple as that, is it? Well, that's both me and you, mate. Yeah, and what's it wired up to, eh? What's shut down the gates? Who exactly left that drifting in space for 1,000 years? Because it wasn't us! Is this more of your messing about with our development, or are you just forgetful in your old age? I ain't finished! Now, your tech allowed me to stop some madman from killing everyone in the station a while back. Now, I lost my ship, and I lost a good friend doing that. And if you think that was a misuse of your technology, then you damn well better step in this room and tell me that to my face. Right.
Blink.
Now, I'm not giving you anything back. Not yet. Right now, I need this ship, and I need these people to try and fix what's gone wrong. You can see me after the smoke clears, if there's any of us left. Yeah, I understand.
I feel like she's kind of a pretentious bitch.
A message from our sponsors. Apparently we're on a time limit. Let's go.
Now I think John's a complete fucking badass. That was cool.
Commander Malozzi to all crew, you have been briefed on the situation we find ourselves in and why we are heading straight to the enemy fleet. Make no mistake, we are outnumbered and we are outgunned.
Our task, here and now, is to get the
full attention of every one of those guns and stand for as long as possible. I know you won't fail me. Malozzi out.
Someone tell me precisely where the hell that thing came from.
Dunno, mate. Jammer's still up.
It must have been here all along. This damn interference!
Guess that makes sense. Damn those self-important advanced races.
And launch your own damn fighters. Last time I checked, we had some.
Captain Rourke, we have engaged the fleet. Commence your attack run.
Gotcha. Let's go, guys.
Oh, like me. No. That's fucking cool. That was sweet.
3 ready for launch.
Go ahead. Full capacitor power to the shields. Inject when ready.
It's pretty fucking sweet. I love this music with it. It's cool.
Got sentry guns on our case.
Quite undefended, you said.
Perhaps I misread the plans.
Sasha, all the guns are firing on us. Do your thing and do it fast.
Sir, the shields have passed the warning threshold.
Engineering, spin up the drives and prepare for emergency warp. Captain Rourke, we're under heavy duress. What is your situation?
Met some unexpected resistance. Taking our guns off the jammer. We need more time.
How much more?
Charlie reckons about 2 minutes.
Very well. You'll get your 2 minutes, Captain. Make good use of them. Bridge to engineering. Cancel warp and stand by. I repeat, cancel warp and stand by.
Hull breach on flight deck 3.
How many more birds still in the air?
14, sir.
Get deck 1 clear and launch everything we have left.
Sir, engineering is reporting the warp drives have gone offline.
Duly noted. Let's see if they can restore them.
The shields aren't going to hold much longer.
A fact I'm very well aware of, Ensign.
But sir, with no warp drive, how do we escape?
Our escape was always a luxury, miss, and circumstances now dictate is one we can no longer afford. I'm sorry. Today we find out what doing our duty really means.
It's almost dead, but I'm out of bombs.
Charlie, hit that jammer!
Shields are down, sir.
Over to you, John.
Commander Malozzi, we've destroyed the jammer. Commander Malozzi, come in. Please respond.
John, they're gone.
Damn it!
That looks fucking cool.
I'll contact the defense force when we're in warp.
You drop that sonar and then you go, understand me? You get safe and you cloak up.
I'm sure I could.
That thing's made of tinfoil. I want you safe.
Okay, but only because I'm out of ammo. Don't think you can order me around.
Incoming communications from the Messiah system, sir.
On screen. Miss Cullen, tell me I have good news.
Sir, the jammer is down. I'm about to light a signer field for you.
Now transmitting the tactical data Commander Malozzi recorded.
And what of the Magellan?
Lost, sir.
Thank you, Sasha. All ships, all ships.
Prep for jump with immediate combat readiness. We will be dropping into a hot situation. Engage targets of opportunity until ordered otherwise from Field Command Tactical.
Cloak up, Sasha. We're about to drop in.
Incoming warp signature Ghost. 2 ships, no, hang on, 1 ship.
Oh, come on, we just got rid of the last idiot. Are they lining up or something?
That's a lot of ships.
What have we gotten into this time?
Look, it's just an old battleship. Hold your fire and open comms.
No. Something isn't right here. Why send in one big boat for us to chew on and then roll up in that bag of nails? Oh, you're joking.
Surprise! No kill bonus for you.
Shooting you was pleasure, not business.
Rourke, now you need to stop this. Please, I don't want any more fighting here.
That's not your choice anymore.
Oh no, half a Tempest is threatening me. I'm deeply concerned. Wait a minute, where the hell's my jamming field? Rourke, what have you done?
Sasha, it's time.
Time for what?
Jump! It's hot drop o'clock!
Fuck yeah.
God damn it!
No, this isn't right.
Thank you, Mr. Rourke.
We'll take it from here.
It's cool too, because that's like real
It's not
shit.
supposed to happen like this.
Okay, start locking up targets on my calls and focus fire. Try and get your ass into a fighter and pot that Tempest. And you, don't you panic. Keep it together, man.
Launch fires!
Charlie, hit the support ships. And Sol, scan out that Proteus. I want my power plant back.
They're falling apart. I love my gun. Ding!
Keep on hitting them. Plenty of targets.
Shields are holding out fine. We appear to be on the winning side for once.
Changing mag!
That's pretty cool.
Sir, fire control reports the Doomsday beam is ready.
Thank you, Ensign.
Doomsday beam.
Second carrier on the way.
Hey dude, what's up, man?
Sir, we've just lost a Ken Roberts.
Man, I've never played No Man's Sky. I don't have it, but
We've got to go
I-
through.
Only we had a micro warp drive.
Shut it,
yeah,
I'll
the
rip it
artillery
up,
sequence is
but I don't have to
badass.
do.
I'm gonna get you now, Rock.
Picked up 2 fighters on a tail. They're too fast to hit.
We can tank them, just don't get hit by anything big. What did I just say?
Status?
Shields are barely holding now. We can't take any more hits.
Well, that may be a problem.
Get us out of here. Warp off.
Too late for that.
Don't accelerate towards them. What are you doing?
Trust me. I'm Captain John Rock.
Whoa! Whoa!
Damn it, he's too fast. Charlie, all guns front. Sorry, girl.
Yeah, it's a really good sequence.
Ah, crap!
Oh, nice.
Good grief! He's actually got a use!
Now I remember why you're captain.
2 more of our ships have stopped responding, sir.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Well, it has. Suck it up.
No, it's too much. Open a channel to them.
What are you doing?
I came here to give my people a safe home, but I've lost more of them in the last 5 minutes than in the last 2 years. No more. It's over.
Sir, Admiral Eisen responding.
Admiral, please, this has gone too far. We surrender unconditionally.
Glad to see you've finally come to your senses.
Consider yourself under arrest. Power off.
Unload all weaponry and lower your shields.
Prepare for boarding parties.
Broadcast to the fleet, please. Everyone is to stand down. We surrender.
Accept all directives from the Caldari fleet.
And I'm so sorry that I let you all down.
You aren't wrong there.
Ghost, please.
Save it. I'm not interested. Thanks to you, what's left of my crew out there are gonna serve time. My reputation isn't gonna be worth a unit of titanium. And on top of that, I expect I'm not gonna get paid. So, if you don't mind, get your backsides into the escape pods. I'm taking this ship, and that junk is now officially my retirement fund.
Yeah, that was sick. That's cool, Sirius. I'll check it out for sure.
There he is.
He's running for it.
Get on him. For once, we're the fastest thing around here.
Locked up and in firing range.
Hit him!
Shields down.
Hit him again!
His violence just went offline. I'm pinging on atmospheric venting.
Finish it!
I'm out.
What?
No more shell. Sol?
Well, I wasn't expecting a full-scale war, was I?
Damn it, if he makes it to a gate, all this is for nothing. Pump everything we have into the thrusters.
I can boost it by about 20%.
And 55% down. It's not good.
I'll do it if I shut everything onto that bus, but it'll probably burn half of them out. What's this in aid of?
I'm gonna hot dog him.
Hot dog? Hot dog? You can't hot dog in a battleship. Oh, what am I saying? You're gonna do it anyway, aren't you?
Warning. Hull strength levels out of tolerance.
Have it!
You son of a...
That's one way to do it.
He's
Nice.
coasting, so are we. We've blown navigation.
We've still got a shuttle on this thing, right?
Yeah, but what's that got?
I'm going over. Stop him once and for all.
Well, what about us then?
I need you two here, covering me. Put in a resupply request for the fleet and get the guns and engines online again.
Take
Cool.
two.
No way,
I'm coming back.
You, gunnery. You, engineering.
Me responsible for what happens on this ship. None of this would be going on if I hadn't let them jump us in the first place. And that happened because we got fat, complacent and slow. And that's my fault.
I'm not letting you walk away from us again, John. We near lost you last time.
You wonder what I do here other than stare out the windows? Well, it's this. Get my ship running again, because if I can't stop him, I need you capable of firing on that ship until there's nothing left. And besides, I've got unfinished business over there.
Hey! My ship may be a wreck, but I still know when someone docks, you amateur.
Oh, come on, I've had bits of my ship hit me harder than that.
That's a pretty good line.
Enough of this.
It's going to take over 10 minutes to get a supply of ammo over here. How are the engines?
Not fixable in the next 2 minutes. Hang on, I've got into his systems. Oh no.
Why are you still doing this? When everyone else has given up. Your cause is over, it's finished.
All I need is one shot.
Finished? Maybe for those chumps, but not for me.
One shot. Wait, let me fire up Bob.
Bob.
I'm a mercenary, my man. A gun for hire. I haven't got a cause. The only thing I care about when it comes to those losers back there is that I never got my goddamn money.
How about that?
Saber armor piercing? Perfect. Get it to gunnery fast.
It's like they got this old shell in storage.
This is priceless. There's nothing like it on the market. I'm gonna take it as
yeah, stowage. I saw that.
Preoccupied cleaning up that mess.
They're lucky it doesn't fucking go off the way they're dragging it around.
Oh, I don't intend on owning it for long.
For a shot like this, it's got to be done manually.
But we're drifting. I can't stabilise us.
Lucky for us, I'm a good shot then.
Good shot? Charles Fodderite, ex-presidential guard. This has to be the best shot of your life.
Oh, and thanks for the shuttle. And I think I'll take your ship as well.
You might find that last part harder than you think.
Yes, you do appear to be remarkably resilient. It seems I should have shot you through the head the first time. Let's hear it for second chances, huh?
Best shot of my life. Best shot of my life. Best shot of my life. Best shot of my life.
John Rourke, captain of the clear skies and major pain in the ass. Any last words?
Yeah. Take your best shot.
Goodbye, Mr.
Breach detected. Emergency force fields deployed.
Yes!
John, are you okay? John?
Yeah. You feel a little damp?
God,
It's over.
I'm trying not to tell you something, Gator. That shouldn't have cracked me up, but it did. Oh, if you only knew why.
I can safely say, after the mother of all shakedowns, the ship appears to work okay. What's up with you? Gates back online, ship's more or less intact, job done.
Yeah, that's the good news.
And the bad is?
Well, remember that little visit I had from the Jovians? It was about them getting their stuff back.
Isn't their stuff the only thing holding this ship together?
Yeah, I just got a message from them. They're not going to take Clear Skies apart, they're just taking the whole ship through that.
What? It took me months to put it together again.
I'm sorry, Sol, but there's no arguing with these guys. And face it, getting this tech out of the universe can only be a good thing. You guys understand that?
Suppose.
Yeah, I do. It's just after all the work and all she's been through with us.
Yeah, well, thing is, they want all their tech back.
Wait, you mean what's
yeah,
in?
Unfortunately, their stuff's kind of holding me together as well.
They can't take that. You can't survive without that. They can't do this. I won't let them.
Sasha, they know, okay? That's why they gave me a choice.
Which is?
You taking off,
To
man?
go with them. Through that.
Wait,
What's the other
why are you
side?
saluting?
I don't know.
I can't believe you're accepting this. You're just going to go.
I'm sorry, Sasha. I wish
Oh.
I could stay. I wish I could stay with you.
Mr. Rourke, their patience wears thin.
This is so rushed. I'm sorry, guys, but you need to leave now. The shuttle's ready to take you to the station, and from there, well, I don't know.
So this is it.
So this is it. It all had to end one day.
All things do, Mr. Rourke. All things do.
Well, certainly has been an
They
experience
do.
flying with you, Captain Rourke.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
I was like, what?
And Solomon, thanks for doing all the work.
Yeah, well, someone had to.
John Rourke. What a guy.
Fly safe, John.
Always.
Yeah, but this is only the 3rd episode.
Well, I still have my ship. And I still have my sofa. I love my sofa.
Of course it does.
Any room on there for us?
What are you still doing here?
Oh, come on, we can't leave you to have all the fun.
Universe of adventure out there and all that.
Besides, you could get into trouble dressing in the morning, never mind being an ambassador for the human race.
Yeah, you need us.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, it does. It makes you want to play, doesn't it?
So, Captain John Rourke, part human, part Jovian, and now all mine. Any clouds on our horizon?
No. I can't believe I fucking spelled it wrong in the title. I'm such a fucking noob. God. It'd be embarrassing if it wasn't so fucking typical. Hey man. Nothing wrong with that, but...
Main engines offline.
Sol?
Shit. I guess that means they're keeping their shit. Oh man. Oh, it's funny. Alright. Yeah, maybe watch part 4 next week or something. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna call it good after this. I thought I'd let the credits roll and do it again next week. For sure, man. It's wrong hand. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, there is no part 4? Well, shit, that was all of it. Guess it's a good thing I'm letting the credits roll. That makes sense. I wouldn't know what the fuck part 4 would be. Alright, well, we'll have to figure out something else for next Friday. Any suggestions, throw them in Discord or whatever. Ooh, there's Francis Capra. Fuck yeah, dudes. Alright, I'm gonna hit the end.